get on the charger. Okay. Um, let me see what background I want to use real quick. Give me a second. Because I have several. I bought several today. Okay. It's not that bad. I like that. Get my little retouch on. How is the light? Is that good enough light? I don't need the, I don't, because if I don't have the light up that loud, that I'll have to put my glasses on. She decent. It's green. Yellow. Yellow, green, whatever you want to call it. How is that? Then I can get my glasses a break. Let me get some water. What's your percent? 92. What's this percent? 91. I'll get somebody on the charger real quick. I was saying before you got here, I had a dream, and her ass was not no damn Martin Luther King. I can tell you that. Oh my goodness. Correction. I had a nightmare. Let me get some water. Let me get some water because I am in fact thirsty. I am very thirsty, parched, so to speak. I like that little background. That's cute. Hopefully I gotta not let my straw fall in there. Now let me tell you. Let's just get into it, right? Because I only know, I've only met, I've only had one encounter in this world with someone by the name of Stefan. Only one. I only know one. I don't listen. It ain't that many roaming around. Okay? So I only know one. But when I tell you the nightmare, you see why I'm here? You look what time it is. Hey, you stole my you see, look what time it is. Woke me up out of my sleep. I was like, you know what? Ooh, I was supposed to be going live today. But I was putting everybody to sleep, and I laid down, and I closed my eyes. It's 7:30, right? Koa, he crashed out. I'm like, okay, just let everybody go to sleep, and then we'll get up. We'll go live. I'm dozing. I fall asleep. I wake up and I'm like, oh, let me check the time. It's 8:30. So I'm like, okay. We was able to get us a little nap. Okay, cool. We should be able to go live. I roll over thinking I'm getting out of the bed. And I just end up just dozing off hard this time. I mean, hard, hard. And so now there's this dream that has started to take place. We're in some type of a neighborhood, right? And there's a lot going on because, of course, it's a dream. And if you are someone who know how dreams work, it just be a lot going on at one time. And so I'm trying to figure out, because you know, even with dreams, you can pop in, you can pop out, you can start in the middle, at the beginning, it's just, whew. And so we get to a point where we're outside, we're walking up to this living arrangement, and we go inside. There's this pizza delivery guy standing at the door. He was waiting. I don't order pizza. I just go and get it, pick it up myself. Red flag number one. In retrospect, I'm like, that's a red flag number one. I don't even order pizza. I just go pick it up myself. So we get in the house. I'm talking to someone. I can't gauge who she is. I can't figure out who she is. But I'm talking to her. Um, she has a baby. Of course, my kids are here. And so the dream is like just sort of unfolding, so to speak, right? So the pizza guy, he leaves because, you know, oh, we had to correct this. That was the issue. It was a corrected order. Like something was wrong and it had to like be corrected and like re-delivered. So there's a knock at the door, and everyone just sort of like stops and, you know, kind of look at the door like, who could be knocking at this time? And so I go to open the door. The um, the chain is on the door. I open the door and then I immediately close it. There's no peephole, you know, there's no little side window or anything like that. And so I open the door and then I instinctively close it because I don't remember asking like who it is or anything like that. And so the door just gets kicked open. Boom. And in walks in Stefan. He's so mad. He's so angry. I can't remember which weapon he had in his hand first. It started to escalate. It was shifting. You know, like it was some pliers at one point. Then it just started escalating, and I'm totally confused. I'm like on the sofa. I'm like, what's going on? What happened? You know, like I haven't seen you in like 10 plus years. So I'm like, what's going on? What happened? Like, what, you know, like, he isn't talking though. Like, he isn't talking. And remember, with dreams, there are no faces. Like, you don't, I can't say there are no, but you rarely, like, be able to actually see a person's face. It's usually sort of instinctive. Like, you know. And so, but I'm having a clear vision of his face. I'm looking at his face. We're making like total eye contact because, for one, he has my full undivided attention. But I can't quite understand like what's going on here. Like what happened? Like I said, I've only had the privilege of meeting just one Stefan in my entire life. Just one. And fortunately, he has very distinctive eyes. I'm just saying. And I'll leave it there. I'll just leave it there because it was it was one of those moments where you're traveling down this road of understanding because you're trying to sort of decode the dream. You're trying to like figure out, okay, why did I have this dream, and why did I have this dream about this particular person, and then why did this dream sort of evolve around this theme? And I couldn't quite I even now that I'm like reflecting on it, I still can't seem to understand or even gauge with the events that occurred in the dream. Because I'm not the type of person that is just like just dreaming about anybody. Like dreams are pretty very significant for one. But also, we're not just dreaming about anybody. Come on now. Like you have a dream about somebody, you sort of respect that. Yeah, that subconscious um, perspective. I was able to like at least like put the weapons down. Like at least just put the weapons down. Like I was able to get de-escalate the situation to that point. Again, I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to talk. Like what tell me what happened, because I'm totally freaking out at this point because oh my goodness, my kids. Oh my goodness. I'm so distraught at the fact that it was the mere realization that oh my goodness, this person is about to get ready to like completely end my ability to see my kids tomorrow. You know, like forever. So I'm like totally freaking out, but I'm also still trying to like maintain some sort of clarity about, well, can you at least tell me like what's going on, what happened? Like, can you explain to me why are we in this predicament? Why are we even having this sort of interaction? And this is somebody I haven't seen in 10 years, plus years, to be quite honest. I mean, we're talking about high school. You know what I mean? I'm just so confused. I'm totally confused. But I am inquisitive for sure because what happened? Like you just show up, haven't talked to you, haven't seen you. Like, whoa, how did you find me? It definitely rattled my spirit for sure. I just woke up and immediately started crying, like just immediately. Ugh. And not because of the dream. Of course, Cole woke me up. And I'm so glad that he did because by the time he woke me up, we had got to text me on Telegram, and the police had gotten there. There was a random graduation ceremony going on. I'm telling you, man, it's a dream. So it's so much going on here, and it's very hard to even remember like little details about dreams. And I was able to get the kids out and get them somewhere to a neighbor's residence, and I was about to. So he actually ended up getting wounded by this random person. I still can't remember who it is. It was one of those, oh, the janitor, maintenance guy, or something like that. And he had ended up, you know, all these weapons were strewn all over the place, and so he's there was like this essay scene, and then this maintenance person walked in and, you know, sort of was able to detain him, and I got away, and then that's how we ended up at a neighbor's house. Um, and then the police had, I ended up calling the police, and it was somebody else on the other line too. Like when I picked up the phone, you know how like you can hear somebody, you know, like, you know, if you grew up and you had a house phone and it was only one line and you picked up the line and somebody was already on it and you could hear, one of those situations. And so the police were called, and then Cole woke up and I heard the police calling as I was waking up out of my dream. Police was like, "So do you want to press charges?" Um, like I said, it was just a mere realization that I would not be able to see my kids anymore. It just broke me all the way to my core. My core was just shattered. Like this person just tried to end my ability to see my kids. That's so selfish. And it was, I don't even know you. I'm like, we went to school together, but sir, I don't know you. 10 years ago, sir, I don't know the you now. I'm like, I know who 10 years ago was, but whoever this is now, I don't know you, sir. That ain't, please, don't do that. Don't do that. I hate that. Somebody meet you 5, 10 years ago and think that they still know you. I'm like, that ain't me. That ain't whoever that was. Leave them back there, because that ain't who I am now. Please. It was the crash out that just sort of, that crash out season is, like I said, it just really, you really wanted to sort of, I'm just trying to figure out where I want to go. Of course, we have Candace. Um, whatever she doing in Romania, I don't ask me what Candace Owen. I mean, what look, I'm talking about Candace Owen. Well, Candace is in Romania, but she talking about Erica. Don't ask me what they doing in Romania, but I know Tyler Boyer. Um, his brother was over there. Tyler was over there. Andrew Covid's brother was over there. It was a lot of people, you know, over in Romania at a certain time period. And so I'm, because I had to go to the grocery store last night. You do want to stock up on your groceries before the weekend comes, just to give yourself a little time. I knew I was going to go live today, but what ended up happening was I wasn't necessarily sure like how the day was going to go because I didn't get a nap. I didn't get a nap today. And so I put everybody to sleep early. That way, if I'm able to doze off, I can get back up and go live. I just wasn't expected to doze off twice. I looked at the clock. I'm like, oh, 8:30. Oh, we good. I can get up. Rolled over to get out the bed and just dozed back off. Boom, got the whole nightmare. Woke up at 10:59. Shout out to Koa. So get me out of there. Cause like I said, it was just one of the moments where I'm like, Stefan? What? How could we ever have gotten to this point? I've had carpet before. My God. Ooh. When you get to that potty training phase, you resent carpet so much.
Guys, look alive, look alive.
Please look alive. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Remember, I looked at the time, it was 10:59. I walked out the door, I think Cole heard me. He didn't even want none. I turned back like, sir, what? Rock me back to sleep. All right, just come on, sir. Come on. Just come on. Can you rock me back to sleep? Oh, come on, Cheryl. Friday now.
It's Thursday, only one more day until Shabbat.
Uh-oh.
Gratefully, hello, Blake. Now look, Erica's trending today over on X. There's a lot of backlash happening because she has offered an explanation as to why it is perfectly acceptable for her to be running this alleged billion-dollar empire while also being a mother and tending to her children. And we should listen to that together because it is infuriating.
Oh, no.
Infuriated by what...
Why would she do that? Why would she do that? Why is she, like... They just can't help it. They have to respond. They have to say something to Candace. You don't. Let her do her little series. It'll be done and over with before you even know it. Trust me. You don't have to respond. Because if they have not yet realized, child, they make it worse every damn time they respond. Every single time they respond, they just make it worse. It becomes increasingly worse every time. Watch.
I'm going to be honest. Also, we have exclusive audio for you guys.
Exclusive?
Call from Turning Point USA.
Lord.
And it may give us an indication as to how she is managing to make it all work.
Oh.
And also, we're going to learn that they just opened another office in Las Vegas, which is just so fitting because, as I told you, Vegas is running Washington, D.C. Welcome back to Bride of Charlie. We have nothing to hide.
Why do you need an office in Vegas, though?
Okay, so in a sentence, I would say Erica is trending for being Erica, just for being chronically Erica. People are upset because at a recent Turning Point USA Club America appearance, she offered this sort of explanation as to why she has stepped into Charlie Kirk's role. And I'll give you the obvious point that she's going to make because God ordained it. Obviously, that's always the vibe. It's biblical. And she explains how the people that are judging her for no longer being a stay-at-home mom, which is what she was, don't actually realize that before she met Charlie, she was actually running her own business. And she managed to build that business in such a way that she was able to operate, or it was able to operate on its own, just functioning well on its own, a well-oiled machine, by the time she got married and had kids, so she could safely step away.
I'm going to have to speed her up. As you can see, we do have Drewski coming up next. Let me get her to 1.25, please. We don't have an hour and 10.
So let's just listen to Erica live.
You know, I get this question too of, well, you know, you were a stay-at-home mom and all this stuff. Like, that's...
Don't keep passing it. Please don't keep passing it. Hashtag stay-at-home moms. You know I'm not going to keep passing it. I wouldn't dare. As certified stay-at-home mom. Been doing it since 2020, the latter half of 2020. Who? Who? We can just round it up to 2021. Ooh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You should go back to doing or something like that. A lot of
Mm-mm.
people don't realize that before I met Charlie, I had my own company, and I still do. And it was one of those things where I built it in a way where that when I got married and had children, it could run on its own. I didn't have to do day to day. I could check in, but I didn't have to do day to day. And that's a beautiful thing is like young women in here, if you do create a company or a business, you're an entrepreneur, build it in a way that it sustains itself so that when you do find your husband and you have children, family, that's your main focus. You can have your calling on the side of your company, but your main focus is your husband and your children.
Look at how Candace is drinking that make him a sandwich mug.
Unfortunately, I did not see my life being like this. I didn't. So when people are like, oh, she's now in this role, I'm honoring what the Lord has put in front of me, and I'm also honoring my husband's request. And now I have to be the sole provider for my children. And again, this is not a business card opportunity. There's something very biblical in a woman honoring her husband and stepping up and standing in. I have an amazing team. I do, and I could not do it without them. Again, my focus is on making sure my children are amazing, young, biblically aligned little humans. But again, you perspective, your life is so much greater than just this blip on a radar. And my focus is always making sure that everything that I'm doing is leading me closer to heaven, not further away from it.
I like that answer now, but I mean, they ain't gonna let her, you know. I really don't know what they expect from Erica at this point. Because anything they say, she just gonna, look.
It is starting to frustrate me. There's so much happening there. So many words. It's sounding like Lori France's bio. None of it's making any sense. None of it can plausibly be true. For clarity, Erica is completely full of it. I mean, she is septic at this point. It is an absurd answer for so many reasons. So let's start with number one.
Right.
She's lying. Okay, she's claiming that she ran a business before she met Charlie. That's her point. I was running this business, and then by the time I got married to Charlie in 2021, this business was
able to sustain itself.
She used her mom's favorite vocabulary. Okay, so let's start with that. What business was Erica Kirk running before she met Charlie? I can assist. I was there for this. Okay. The business that she is referring to is a clothing company that prints Bible verses onto t-shirts, effectively. Just Bible verses onto t-shirts. Okay. I remember this vividly. Charlie, she does streetwear, she makes t-shirts, kind of said, like, he didn't really care what she did because he was looking for a biblical wife, right? Like, I'm going to take care of her. It sounded more like a hobby when Charlie explained to me, but I also spoke to her and met with her and was aware that she was working on this fashion business, making streetwear. Oh, how new and inventive here in New York City, where on every corner someone is hawking t-shirts. But what I find to be interesting now in retrospect is that actually that streetwear company, so she goes on her first official date with Charlie in September of 2018. She actually picked up the domain name to that streetwear company, which is proclaimstreetwear.com, the month after, on October 26th, 2018. So just, by the way, to be clear, this was a very big week for Erica. She picks up this domain name, Proclaim Streetwear, and it's just 2 days after she received her real estate license in New York. All this happening a few weeks after she meets Charlie. So when Erica meets Charlie, just to paint this picture for you, we're supposed to believe that she's pursuing her master's degree at Liberty University. She is birthing a startup fashion company that she is somehow going to have up and running on its own within 2 years. She's also working in real estate for the Corcoran Real Estate Group, plus going on an interview with Turning Point USA for some job. We're not exactly clear on what that job is. And that's in addition to getting ready to film for a reality TV show. Summer House. Okay.
Busy.
Like I said, I'm born yesterday. I'll take it. I'm born Wednesday. That's totally fine. She's just amazing. She's like giving Mikey McCoy right now. Somehow is able to wear every single hat. Now, I want you to understand that this was not actually an up and running business at all. She got the domain name a few weeks after, but the domain was not active, despite the fact that she had it. In October, Proclaim did not actually file to become a business until January of 2019, after she began dating Charlie. That's when she formed the official LLC paperwork. So you're not a business until you have that, okay? And again, this is a clothing company, fashion being an incredibly difficult industry to break into without contacts. But according to Erica, she is going to turn this idea into a self-sustaining business, and she's going to do this somehow, all all of 2019, touring with Charli, nonstop traveling, becoming a fellow for the Falkirk Center, speaking for various faith ministries, and pursuing her doctorate.
Ooh.
She's got it. This is the boss babe, okay? Now, we decided to go check because it's like, okay, you make clothing. If you're going to tell us that this is going to somehow you started in 2019 and by 2021 when you get married, it's running on its own, surely I must be able to instantly buy these clothes. No, actually, it wasn't until January 16th, 2021. That's the earliest indication on Wayback Machine that clothing items were actually available for sale on the website. You can go back and do this yourself, Wayback Machine. You will see that. We're going to check this out right now. So I want you to just imagine how this became a profitable business because it's interesting. Okay, so it says for her, and that it's ethically sourced and you got it, sustainably made. Lori wrote it. I know Lori wrote it. It's sustainable. Don't ask any questions. We already said it's ethically made and it's sustainably made in the USA. So no further questions here. Okay, how many items are available? This is in 2021, so she's only got 5 months to make this a banger. Oh, new drop sold out. We got a fleece jogger. We got a fleece sweatshirt. 4 items. 5 items that were available, the classic tee, and I just know everybody in 2021 was wearing this classic tee, so clearly this business was completely running on its own for these 5 months that this website was running before she will marry Charli in May. That's what happened, she married Charli in May. Later that year in September 20th, to be particular, on September 20th, she's going to release an associated app called Bible 365, but again, that's all irrelevant because that's after she married Charli, and she says that before she married Charli, she had a business running. It was a machine. So my question is, how did she do it? How did a clothing company, which didn't even have an operable website, become so successful so quickly? And the answer, and so successful that she was able to consciously step away, as she indicates, and become a wife and a mother just 4 months after selling clothing. The obvious answer is it didn't happen. This did not happen, and I cannot stand any longer how everything that comes out of her mouth is so easily, verifiably untrue. It's driving me insane. We just cannot go on like this as a society. You can't just say stuff. That's one of my rules in life. You can't just say stuff. You can't just say words and just keep saying words and then just expect everybody to accept those words. You can't just have a Lori bio in life. Okay? I want you guys to think about that as you go through your days, to go through the weekend. You can't live your life like a Lori France-Faye bio. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work.
Shit, crazy. Dragging her mama into it is, I mean, I can't say dragging her, but she is the mom. Are you talking about mamas? Child, it's that NBA YoungBoy mama, Shahonda. Oh, these mamas, Lord. She about worse than Blueface Mama Carlissa. Oh, my goodness.
Me in particular. And by the way, I just wanted to say off top that, like, fact check untrue. That's before we even actually officially dive into the substance of the claim that she's making to this audience, right? Oh, how are you doing this? Well, of course, because God so willed it. She must continue Charli's company. This is biblical. She's honoring her husband. It's biblical. Don't ask further questions. Erica's being a fantastic wife by her kids not only have one parent, by dividing her time to be a CEO and a chairman. It's not what she wanted. It's the hand that she was dealt. That's very relatable, right? She's now, as she says, and this is what really frustrates me, she calls herself the sole provider. Okay. It frustrates me because what it truly does is it discounts who Charli was, how genius he was, how financially savvy he was. Like she's trying to relate, like she's just like a single mom and working a 9 to 5, working at a restaurant, trying to make ends meet for her children.
I'm so provider.
No, she's not implying any way here or being clear here that Charli had a life insurance policy both at home and at work, which she would have benefited tremendously from. In fact, some people have done work, and I believe just at the life insurance policy that Turning Point had for Charli in the event of his passing, Erica was set to receive $10 million from his work policy. So this is an insult to Charli because it implies he had nothing, it did not have their affairs in order at all. Like he just had kids and was just like, oh, well, if anything happens to me, I hope my wife is able to assume my role.
Well, don't skip past it. Like, everybody's able to have a $10 million policy. Please. 10 million is, ooh, that monthly premium.
Charli Charlie always had his financial house in order. Investments, whether he was investing in real estate, he had trust for their children, a life insurance policy would have been a no-brainer for him. And like I said, she benefited to the tune of millions. She also wants us to forget that, carving aside Charlie, let's actually pretend that Charlie was financially irresponsible and just, was able to run this massive business, but somehow never thought about his kids or his legacy. She wants us to then forget that millions were raised just for her and the kids by complete strangers online that were just starting GoFundMe and $1 million here, $1 million there. She's trying to pretend that she's not a multimillionaire who did an alleged $1 billion deal with a man named Pierre. No, she wants you to believe that she is just like you, only worse off because she's a single mom trying to survive for the sake of her kids with a private jet and drivers. This girl doesn't even touch her own door handles, just to be clear. She's constantly got also of security, but she's just like you. This is the hand I was dealt. I'm the only provider, so I got to get on my private plane and speak. And like I said, what about people that knew her that raised millions for her and the kids? Forget the complete strangers, but also people who just knew her and did it publicly, like Tucker Carlson. You guys remember that? He alone, his out company, raised $5.4 million for her. Okay, this is still up. He set out to raise 6. They raised 5.4 million. I actually think it was less. Than it just kept he kept blowing through it, so they kept raising it and raising it and raising it. $5.4 million, very clearly to help provide for her family's future. It was for Eric and it was for the kids. And Give, Send, Go is not GoFundMe. They don't take a huge percentage. They don't take a percentage at all. That is what Tucker Carlson was able to provide. Just Tucker Carlson. So what is she doing?
I have a 130.
Wow. Wow.
Actually, why is she just saying words? She's saying words because she lies. She lies all the time, and we're supposed to just take it. We're supposed to just be like, yes, she's just trying to deal with this hit. She doesn't even, it's so hard. She had to find a job, and it happened to be her husband's. Okay? I fully agree that this person, this human, wanted power, and she seized it. That's why she didn't even flinch. She didn't even wait a week before she was in that office doing sit-down interviews at her home with the New York Times. She didn't even wait a week to pretend that she was grieving. She was back in the office. She cannot honestly state, and by the way, this is just a matter of common sense, Erica cannot honestly state that her focus is both on her children and on the company, because it's not possible. It's just not possible in a one-parent home. It isn't. Even if she had a job that was part-time in a one-parent home, she would be being crushed by her schedule. Okay, that's the whole. You're designed to have 2 parents in the home, and now she has to step up to the plate, pretending she has to step up to the plate, and she's going to take on not a regular company but an empire. She's just going to take on Turning Point USA, and she wants us to believe that she's both putting her children first and putting the company first. Now I assume that Erica knows I get leaked everything. By now they clearly know that, and
Shout out to them leakers.
Backlash when I had released the 2 Zoom calls. Particularly people were sort of unnerved by, I don't know if she mentioned the kids at all, her kids at all, but how little she mentioned Charlie. Rather, she was giddy talking about merch and talking about hats. And this was 11 days after Charlie had been assassinated. The first one was 6 days after she had been assassinated. And so this time, now in February, which is when this call was dated, February 11, she made a point to immediately mention her kids. And this is their kind of recapping how great the Super Bowl was, not acknowledging that they've purchased all of these views, but we competed with Bad Bunny, and I'm gonna bring Erica on, because it's gonna start with Tyler Boyer, and I've got rid of everything else with him. It's just, Tyler and Erica are thick as thieves. And so you're going to hear him explain the opening a new office, of course, in Las Vegas, before he hands over the call to Erica, who is then going to edit herself to really make it about the children.
Last thing I'll say is this: at Turning Point Action, we have a ton of jobs posted in Arizona, Nevada, and New Hampshire. Those 3 states are so critical for our success. We actually just locked down. Joe just got back from there, got the keys to a new building that we have in Las Vegas, which is really exciting. So it's about similar size of this. And so the footprint is growing. Things are moving. Things are happening. But we're going to need 1,000 more people in this room this time next year to win across the country and set ourselves up for the future. So get excited about that. And without further ado, go ahead and hand off the microphone here to the wonderful Erica Kurt.
Hi everyone. I know it's not usually normal to have everyone brought together, but I wanted to do that for a multitude of reasons. One being, I want to say something very personal and say thank you to each and every one of you. I bring my babies to the office 9 times out of 10, And a lot of you have interacted with them, and it's very sweet to me, and it's very precious to them, because then they know you guys by name, and they'll come to me and they'll say, did you know that so-and-so gave me a stuffy or something like that? Thank you.
Look at Candy. She's so damn funny.
My kids are my world, and I love bringing them here because they get to see what their father built and what you guys all continue building. So that personally means a lot to me. I just want to say thank you for that. Also, I'm going to be doing something kind of like a lunch with your department style thing, because it is on my heart so badly. I would love to sit down with each and every one of you individually. I want to know your name, your face.
She done heard Candy say that. They don't even know you. You don't even know your employees by name.
Guys, and
Look at
really
Candy.
just
She's so
know
funny.
you, and so since I can't do individually just yet, because that would be a
She's so
long
funny.
day and time and month and year to do that, I'm gonna be joining it through departments, so we can make them very small and intimate, maybe 3 people at a time, and have lunch with you guys just to hear your
I
heart.
should have just got a
Very special
toothbrush.
for Charlie, to be honest with you, that'd be amazing. And your memories with him. So that was
Child, them paper towels. You ain't never brushed your teeth with a paper towel before. Oh my God. It hit different. It hit different. You know I know.
I wanted to also just bring you guys
Put
all
them in
together.
cashews. Look at Candy.
So, the people watching your kids,
Oh,
you should already know your names. You should already know their names. If you're saying in this first half, thank you for watching my kids, what should not follow is saying,
oh,
I
and
look
then I
forward to
need to
learning their
know
names.
all of y'all names. I don't need to know
I just
y'all.
feel that if they're watching your kids,
The
and
least
your
you
kids are
could
coming home
do
and
is
saying,
know their
so-and-so
damn
did
name.
this, that's not the first time you should be hearing so-and-so's name. So this is supposed to be endearing. Oh, thank you guys so much. I'm dumping at the office, and in addition to working extra hours and maybe getting a surprise, you're going to be fired at the end of this week because we don't know who's leaking to Candace, and oh my gosh, we fired everyone last week and they're already still leaking to Candace. In addition to all of this,
And
she
they
has
look, I done fired everybody last week, and they still linking the Candace. Man, shout out to them turning point whistleblowers.
she's basically thanking them for babysitting, right? Thank you for running the office and
Basically,
stuff
free
and I would
babysit,
like to
free
know, obviously,
childcare.
we can get a lunch date and we're supposed to be endeared by this. Like, oh, the kids are in office because this is what Charlie builds. Like, no, that's not where toddler kids should be. They should not be at an office. It's not
Right.
endearing. This is
Stuff-
wrong. They should not be with you 9 times out of 10 at an office.
Uh-uh.
That's not the environment that children are supposed to be in. They're not walking through, and by the way, just keep throwing this up, where Charlie worked is completely separate from where everybody else works, okay? He has his own building, and a small amount of the team is in the building. They're not familiar with the entire office. They're not walking in and be like, oh, this feels like Dad. This reminds me of when Dad used to, what? You weren't even at the office. You just
Right.
said in the speech that you were a stay-at-home mom while you guys were married. So why would this place remind your children of their father? Your toddler children of their father? This is a corporate office. This is not home. It's like, why do I need to communicate this with you? Are you just surrounded by robots? Are you a hybrid, Erica? Answer yes or no. Like, I don't understand why they don't understand why none of this is normal. Why are we having to explain to Turning Point USA why all this is off? And why does it feel like she intentionally just edits a little bit after feedback? Like they're just downloading an algorithm, you know? Like people are, let's say, you shouldn't be wearing sparkly pants. So then she's like, okay, download the new algorithm says wear black. And then she's wearing black. And then they're like, I don't think her tears are real. So someone's like, do not use tissue, drop tear on cheek. And then she does it and she lets the tears flow. There's just like little updates that are being made each time because
They listening to
I don't
you.
know, there's just no sense of common humanity there, a common understanding of how humans should be behaving, and they're like trying to teach a hybrid what to do. So they're like, oh, okay, got caught. Remember when you were cheering about the hat sales, the merch? So this time mention how much you love your kids. Thank you for watching my kids. I look forward to learning your names. It's all driving me crazy. The lies are driving me crazy. The things that she's saying, the words that are coming out of her mouth are driving me crazy. And I need to stop. We'll take a brief break and. How are you guys? Mimi Skincare
she's so
is the
funny.
only skincare brand that I have stayed consistent with. It is what I use, it's what I trust, and it's what my routine is built around. A lot of people are starting for more natural skincare options, which is great, especially ingredients like tallow. But not all tallow products are the same, and some can feel heavy, greasy, or just on your skin without really helping it. What makes Mimi's Sunshine Tallow Cream and Buzzin' Tallow Balm different is that their tallow closely mirrors your skin's natural
It
lipids.
looks good with
That
the
means
blue,
it
right?
absorbs more effectively and supports your
Wait,
skin barrier instead of
no.
just coating your skin. Mimi pairs this ancestral ingredient with clean and modern formulation standards and purposeful botanicals, so your skin feels nourished, protected, and comfortable, not weighed down. So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign to stop guessing and start with the routine.
She know I don't listen to them commercials loud like that. technically supposed to be multitasking. Let me swap my blocks. So my iPad, I got an extra cord over here. Let me just bring you over here, my love. Just bring me the charger, thank you. Lots of block. That's okay. Let me I'm gonna have to unplug the light for like 2 seconds. Because it has to go at the bottom. Okay. 90%. Okay. It's almost charged. Okay, the iPad is at 100%. All set.
Shaker, I just want to stop. It's like she's malfunctioning or something. And you know how like when something's not functioning, you have this arbitrary idea that if you shake it, it will get better somehow. You're like, oh, this isn't working. That's how I feel. I feel like Erica isn't working. You know what I mean? She's not working. And I want it fixed. It's driving me insane to just, why are they allowing it? Is nothing you're saying is true or real? It's like a wild imagination. Yes, of course you wanted power. Of course you wanted power, Erica. You're not struggling for money. You're not trying to make it for your kids. So please never say that again. Please honor Charlie's legacy by stopping this show, pretending as though like you have to do it because he was just messy and couldn't take care of the finances. Anyway, a couple of quick updates. So we had mentioned that after Tyler Boyer's trip to Romania in 2010, he then gets magically elected to the Board of Regents as their student representative at Arizona State University. And then right after, Erica enrolls into the university. And actually, it's even more bizarre how he came about that position. Somebody emailed us and said, no, he didn't go the usual route. The governor of Arizona at the time, Jan Brewer, abnormally just picked Tyler into the position. It's not the normal process. Usually there are votes, but they just went, okay, you. And here's an article, a relic, which shows us that is true. It says governor appoints the new student regent, and within the article, it tells us that that's what happened. Arizona State University student Tyler was appointed as the newest student regent on the Arizona Board of Regents by Governor Jan Brewer last month. A new student regent is selected every year, rotating between the 3 state universities. The regents are typically selected from recommendations made by a selection committee at the university. Boyer applied directly through the governor's office. Okay, so it
slice so good.
Look, you didn't go the normal route. You didn't take the normal route.
So it was atypical.
Right.
Like I said, a lot happening at Arizona State University this year. Relatedly, we had received some emails suggesting that Erica's claim that she graduated as a double Bachelor of Science in both international relations from Arizona State University which is what's mentioned on her LinkedIn. There it is, Bachelor of Science, Political Science, and International Relations, and elsewhere on other bios. They said, Candace, not only is that not true, but it's not possible. They claimed that the Bachelor of Science of International Relations was not yet available in 2012 at Arizona State University. So we went back and we decided to search through the archived catalog, and sure enough, so far as we can tell, it's not. It was not available in 2012. It is today. You can become a Bachelor of Science in International Relations today. But back when Erica graduated, this was not an option. You searched international relations. It is a topic they say you will cover. If you choose to major in political science was certainly available. There are other majors where it lists that you will learn about international relations, as is common sense. You can also get a certificate in international studies, but it was not available as a major, and that is one of the claims to fame of Erica. Double majored, getting a doctorate, running a business, also running a charity, doing all of these things, also doing reality TV. It's giving hand of Midas. And the person that I am listening to over these past few months, we've all heard her more than we've ever heard from her before, is just objectively not a genius. So I'm not sure what that's about. There could be a reason for it. There could have been some strange carve out just for Erica. I'm sure there was. But I find all of this happening at the same time to be very strange. Now, we are obviously discussing the relationship between Erica and Tyler, both of them being at the Arizona State University, both of them having been involved in Romania, also during the very years of Jeffrey Epstein, by the way, who, like Tyler, was involved particularly with modeling agencies in Romania. It is also worth noting that the university, Arizona State University, was the #1 university that was mentioned in Jeffrey Epstein's emails. About 3,500 times, paling in comparison to the other universities. I mean, the other universities were paled in comparison to Arizona State University in terms of mentions. It was like 3,500 for Arizona State University, and then second place was some university that was mentioned 100 times. It had already been discovered even prior to the email dump that Jeffrey Epstein had given money to Arizona State University, $250,000 of his own money, plus over $2 million through various associates of his. He started giving to Arizona State University. Listen to me. Jeffrey Epstein began giving to Arizona State University in December of 2010. Just a couple of months before Tyler gets elected to the Board of Regents, just a couple of months after Tyler gets back from Romania. And Jeffrey Epstein donates through what is known as the Origins Project, a project for space exploration. You might be new here, but I keep telling you guys about NASA. What happened with Operation Paperclip? And they said, these scientists are going to get us to space. And I said, no, they weren't. They were a bunch of pervs. And our CIA transported them from places like Vienna throughout Germany and brought them here and then told us they were actually genius scientists when they were not. They were harming children and developing the Monarch program, the precursor to MK Ultra. Anyway, I've said that so many times, I know that you already have it in your mind, but it's interesting that of all the things Jeffrey Epstein is giving to a space project, we did not go to the moon. Parking that aside. He is giving there, okay, Tyler visits Romania just before Tyler is selected by the governor. We got it. Fast forward to let's actually go past Erica's crown year of 2012, and Erica, you are going to see, begins pursuing fame hard. There's no person who can look into Erica's life and make the claim that she was not trying to be famous. As I have said, I don't know any women who have never dated a guy that was normal. Like, everybody that Erica dates has some degree of fame and publicity already in their lives, and that clearly attracts her. And that just is Erica's life. It's a fact of Erica's life. And like I said, she lies all the time. So ahead of us jumping back into the timeline, I would like to remind you of the story she tells regarding why she was traveling internationally, specifically to China. I want you to listen to what she says about why she traveled to China. Listen.
I decided to create something called Everyday Heroes Like You, where we're able to, originally, it was focused on bringing funds and awareness to various grassroots organizations that were in specific communities that would be able to have volunteers that are transparent with their funds, that are actually doing what they're saying they're doing, instead of just having 70% of the funds go to admin and only 30% towards the cause. So really just focusing on making sure there was a home for transparent organizations that people could learn about, get involved with. But from there, it kind of grew into something more global. I was living in China and doing a lot of work with the victims from sex trafficking, and began to phase that into working with the Marine Corps and the Army, and then was able to work with a orphanage in Romania.
Find your perfect tax expert.
How are you working with sex trafficking victims in China and then phase that into Marines and the Army and then Romania? So you merged those three together? What the hell? I'm like, what the hell? Right.
So there's no mistaking what she says, and she repeats it over and over again, that she lived in China, and she was living in China to work with victims of sex trafficking.
Right.
This is one of the early questions that I had for Erica. Who were you working with in China? And thanks to a clip that we're going to show you later of her auditioning for The Amazing Race, she actually narrows it down and says that she was in Chongqing. I think I'm saying that right. Might be Chongqing. Well, the truth is that helped me realize why she was actually in China. Helping victims of sex trafficking. No, the truth is that Erica was just following her boyfriend. I kind of view this as her groupie year. Her boyfriend at the time is Josh Harrelson. Josh Harrelson is playing for the Miami Heat. Okay, so you got a basketball player who was in his prime, and he is dating the Arizona beauty queen. And I would also like to note that this is 2013. So we are 5 years before she met Charlie. In the future, she'll say she didn't date anybody, but no, she certainly dated people. Erica had a boyfriend, like I told you, every year, actually. And far from this deeply Christian story that she's going to spin in the future, she not only had a boyfriend, but she's following him around the world. She's living with him. And again, I'm not here to judge Erica for living with her boyfriend. I have lived with my boyfriend in the past. But I am not sitting here pretending that I didn't do that. That's what's so strange. It's just the amount of lies. I'm not pretending I had no boyfriends before I met my husband. What is the purpose of these lies? That is what we should be frustrated by. What is the purpose? This is why it feels like Chat GPT Christianity, like someone
Oh my
programmed
goodness.
it again. The algorithm. Oh, okay. We need you to be Christian. We need you to fit Charlie's world. Okay, let's say no guys for 5 years. No, never. Oh gosh, no. Christian one would never date a guy. Live with him. Say like, your mother taught you Christianity. My mother taught me Christianity. No, your mother allowed your boyfriends to live in the house too. And have sleepovers.
Ooh.
That's like the opposite of coming from a deeply faithful Christian household. Letting them sleep in the house with your daughter is like so. I would never in a
Not sleep in the house now. Hey, sleep in the house.
million years allow my daughter to have her boyfriend sleep over.
Not sleep
Once.
over.
Anyway, no, Brandon, my daughter is 3. I have to get that off my chest for the future.
Look. For the future. No, ma'am.
I'm
No.
today, so I'm freaking out for future. Anyway, back into the timeline. 2013. We have Erica begins dating Josh Harrelson. That is very much evidenced by her saved tweets.
Okay.
It's all over. That is who Big George 55 was or is. You can see the dates here. She started dating him actually in 2012, so during her actual crown year. And we can go back to our timeline here, and you can see that what happens in 2013 is he begins playing for Puerto Rico. So he joins the Brujos de Guayama in mid-January. That's the team. And then you can see also, look, what he joins, the Chongqing Flying Dragons. So he goes from Miami Heat to Puerto Rico, which you will mention in the future that she goes. I traveled the world. I was doing all this work for charities. No, you're following your boyfriend. This is regular groupie stuff, okay? This is not that complicated. Stop pretending you're some master of all these businesses. Anyway, back into the timeline, when from early June to August, she is going to move, her words, not mine, to China to follow and live with her boyfriend. And I want to note that this was one of the questions early on that I asked Justin Stripe. I said, when did she live in China? Why was she living in China? And he came back and he said, and I want to be clear, I don't think Justin Stripe was lying. Didn't strike me as someone who'd be dumb enough to lie. Forget whether or not he's moral. Is he dumb? And my answer is no, Justin Stripe is not an idiot. So this is what her new story is that she did not live in China. And he wrote back to me on January 12th that Erica did not live in China. From June 16th to June 30th, she just visited China. She saw major sites and she visited the Great Wall. Again, I'm not here to pick a side in Erica versus Erica, okay? But she very clearly said she lived in China, and the answer is she was obviously there longer because she was there from June all the way through until at least August, early August, which happens to match the exact dates that her boyfriend was there. Why the lies? Why the lies? For who? Anyway, she will also, which we're not going to show you because I think it's been overdone, she'll post a video of her promoting Romanian Angels, and in that video she thanks Colonel Otto Buscher in particular. Again, he is going to be accused of running a brothel, a Romanian brothel with children on the base, and so, again, it's everyone around her, I guess, and she has all of these connections, I guess. And we have no idea what her mom does with AZ Tech, I guess, or why she's getting all this money. Also, I just put in some facts that I think are good for people to know that this year the Romanian government establishes the National Office for Gambling Games in April, and we know the Black Sea Rotational Force is going to be deployed for 6 months again. This will be BSRF 13. They kind of name it after the year it is, from February to August as a Special Purpose Marine Air Ground Task Force. Okay. I call 2014 the year of fake it till you make it. Okay, so we are going to learn that Erica is living in Venice, California, and there's actually no purpose for her to be doing that unless we look through her actions, and it's very clear she's trying to make it in Hollywood. Now, there is a clip of her sitting down with her best friend, Tracy Martin, on a talk show. Something that I noted that is interesting is a woman named Diane Burnett likes the post, and that is, in fact, Mark Burnett's wife, okay? Mark Burnett being the person who created Survivor, the person who's going to create the reality show that Erica is on, the person that's also running Donald Trump's show that he was on, The Apprentice. Like, he's the creator of so much reality TV. And so there's an indication here that, again, we're going to see all of these paths crossing because it's also the year that Johnny Moore is going to leave Liberty University and start the Kairos company with Andrew. Johnny Moore is working for Mark Burnett. There is a chance that in 2014, again, Erica and Andrew Colbert would have crossed paths. That would make sense. They know the same people. More relevant, however, is Lori Franze, because she gets introduced on the floor in Arizona, on the congressional floor, because she has David Farnsworth sponsoring a bill. She's doing this panic stuff. There could be an EMP event, and we have to get prepared for an EMP event that could happen, electromagnetic pulses. And here is what me and my husband, Larry Guinta, recommend that you do. And it's G-Tech Industries. I think she's a used car salesman. I'm going to be honest with you. It seems like, to me, when I observe everything, it's a group of people working together to get money from government, and they all know each other. And so Lori is introduced by Terrell Farnsworth's family. Terrell Farnsworth, the guy that takes down the cameras, this is his family. He, like I told you in previous episodes, grew up with Tyler Boyer. Their families have been friends, Mormon families, for generations. Okay, it's like they all know each other, and they're just like, we got to get this money. Okay, you're gonna pretend like you're a tech genius, Lori. And she's like, sustainability. I love sustainability, and words. And you're gonna present, and I'm gonna put together a vote, and the Farnsworths are gonna vote, and we're gonna get this money, honey. That's Lori to me. Lori gives me scam artist. I gotta say it. I'm on one. Everything about her, I'm seeing a scammer on the corner trying to sell me CDs. You know, like they're just outside. They got a black plastic bag.
She got all them doggone LLCs here, LLCs there, so, and then she got the notary on standby whenever she needs something notarized, and so we got her out the way. Like I said, then I forgot about Farnsworth. We totally forgot about them. We totally forgot about them. We did a deep dive with them once he took that camera down. Whoa. He then snatched the chair, stood up on the chair, took the camera down, slid it in his pocket. Look, it was the looking around for me. It was the looking around for me when he took the camera down that just kind of threw me for a loop, because I'm like, what you looking around for? There was a lot of odd things going on that day.
And they're like, oh, we sell you these DVDs, you know. They come into the hair salon, they're selling you bootleg DVDs. That's Lori in the story. Bootlegging. And she has actual people that are working, the Farnsworth family that's helping her do that. And that is why Eddie Farnsworth, who also votes to pass her resolution, and it also is of Terrell Farnsworth's family, camera guy, that's why he's going to get accused in the future. He makes tens of millions of dollars off of charter schools. There are all these articles. Look up Eddie Farnsworth and the charter school, and they all started saying, hey, he's scamming, he's taking all this government money. Like, this seems like their true family business. Make up something that you do, say it's important, get a bunch of money from the Department of Homeland Security, from the DOD, but in reality, it's like a political mafia working together to scam taxpayers. That's what he gets accused of. Eddie Farnsworth, that's what you got accused of. There's tons of articles. And crucially, the Boyers, the Farnsworth, the Franzes, the Colbets, they're all just vibing around each other at all times. And what happens crucially is that Tyler Boyer is going to meet Charlie Kirk this year. It is still not clear to me how they met, but we can state that Tyler is the chairman at that time of the Maricopa County Republican Committee, and Eddie Farnsworth is on that committee, and David Farnsworth is on that committee. So here's Eddie Farnsworth on that committee, and yeah, they got the Farnsworth clan again. They grew up together. They're all Chandler, Arizona, went to the same high schools. Your mom, my dad. It's giving Mormon mafia, okay? And look up the Farnsworth family. They're a very powerful family in Mormon world. Roots down into Mexico. They've been around since day one of the LDS Mormon Church. I know that some people say it's now LDS. Forgive me for not being brushed up on that. Anyway, I just find it very interesting that Eddie Farnsworth is getting accused of robbing taxpayers to enrich himself. And we know that Erica's family is involved with charter schools. It's just kind of right in our face, I feel. In March, we know that Erica is going to begin dating somebody else, and his name is JT Massey, and he's a minor league baseball player. She's not dating no nose, okay? She wants to know what you're gonna do. He's playing with the Colorado Rockies, and together they are going to try out for the Amazing Race. And I am going to let you listen to that. Erica is living and working in California, and he is living in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and here's a little bit of their tape.
Hi. Good morning, America.
I've lived in China.
He's so
I
loud,
live in Chongqing.
screaming
I've been to
in it.
Romania. I've been to Croatia. Lived in Puerto Rico for a little bit.
Look at his face. Cause you know, look, here go her ego. Once the camera come on, honey, you see that personality shift. You know, you see that ego, that narcissism. Look, 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 look. Check out these two, honey.
Handsome. You look gorgeous.
Look at these two.
Got a little bacon, babe. That's deep in there. Cleavage.
Cleavage.
If people want cleavage, showcase it.
Sex sells.
Sex sells. That's me.
Look at these two. That's why y'all didn't get picked, ma'am. All that, like y'all about to get ready to make a homemade video. Look at these two.
Within the confines of marriage.
See, this why y'all didn't make it. All this extra random stuff.
Roll camera one. Hi, I'm JT Massey. I'm 25 years old from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm a minor league baseball player with the Colorado Rockies, and I'm going to be racing with my girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Erica France. I'm 25 years old from Scottsdale, Arizona, and I currently live in Venice, California.
So March 1st, we went on our first date.
Well, I got it wrong because I thought it was the day before, and I called him and I was like, "Hi, so I'm gonna be running late for our date." And he's like, "Actually, it's tomorrow."
Yeah, I'm sitting at dinner with my dad in Arizona, and I'm like, "Did I mess up the date or what?" End up standing up at the table to call her, and it was she messed up the date.
I did. So we went to Maggiano's.
Yeah, it worked out.
It's good.
We went to Maggiano's.
Shout out to Maggiano. Ooh, I ain't been to Maggiano in a minute. Now that I think about
I
it.
picked her up. It was rainy, kind of different night in Arizona, and picked her up at her house, and later met her mom on the first night.
It's a big deal for the
Exciting
first
stuff.
night.
Mm.
Trying to skip
Y'all
See, I'm
supposed
sure
to
she did
be.
Lori's always looking in the corner. She's a pusher. Said Lori's a pusher. And I want to be clear, nothing objectively bothers me about this. Like, yeah, I'm noticing the pattern that everybody's kind of famous. But
Mhm.
nothing objectively bothers me about her joking around with her boyfriend, cute, hanging out.
Look,
whatever. This is all actually normal for a
It-
25-year-old
it
girl,
is.
young woman. It's not what she's doing. It's what she's telling us that she did.
after
in
the
future.
fact,
That is what is problematic. I want to make that clear over and over again. There's nothing wrong to me about them speaking
making a
working
video,
jokes, trying to
right?
funny.
Be flirty.
It's how she will pretend none of this ever happened when she hits the Christian button.
Mm-hmm.
The Christian
The
button. when she meets
reset.
Charlie. That's what bothers me about this. And no one's thinking anybody. She really liked this guy, by the way.
Oh,
There's evidence
obviously.
that they were even engaged.
Oh,
And
oh.
so her whole demeanor is just
JT
so different
Massey.
from
I
the
wonder,
person that
is
she
he related to Thomas? Never mind.
Charlie, and we're supposed to believe that that's authentic. It's like you can become a godly woman and still have a personality and still have the person that we're seeing there.
Right.
And yet everything is just so rehearsed and weird, and she can't get out a sentence without saying this is what God ordained and I'm biblical. It's very strange. It actually feels haunted.
Ooh.
Like it feels haunted to me. Anyway, I can also show you because, like I said, this was the year where she was just like, I gotta get famous somehow. She also auditions for this show, which we think is Diane von Furstenberg had a show called House of DVS. Which ran for 2 seasons from 2014 to 2015. Erica auditions for that as well. Take a listen.
Work today.
She was doing a whole lot of auditioning, honey. She loved when that camera cut on her. Look, with the phone. Oh, okay. Shout out to that vintage iPhone, honey. I think that was with the button. Lens crafters in the bag. Starbucks, okay. Tan, shirt, hair. Come on.
So I graduated with political science and international relations, and although that background to some might seem a little bit foreign to the fashion world, I think that it's actually very helpful because fashion is international, and you have to understand people because the consumer is what's buying your product. And if you are able to create a line or a brand that
Shout out to the Range Rover in the
back,
bag.
that be art, architecture, anything that's different with the fabrics and the feel of the brand and the line, that draws people to it. And so for me, I'm looking at this from a pragmatic business standpoint. Although I don't know how to sew,
Rohan.
I mean, I can sew a pillow together, but I
Hello.
can't take fabrics and
Thanks
create
for
this
stopping by.
couture dress. That's me. But I'm able to see design. I'm able to pick up on certain things and be able to put things together. So for me, not necessarily having formal. I would rather learn from people and individuals than from textbooks. I even had that life experience with my family. I come from a bloodline of entrepreneurs, and
I'm doing
I learned
good,
from
my love. How are
you
you?
know how to basically run a company, and that's how I was able to formulate my nonprofit, and that's what also made me change my major because originally I was business.
Please. I'm like, okay.
She's just like, what do I have to be? I don't know how to sew. I don't know how to cut. I don't even know about that. But like, oh, I want to be on the show.
Right.
Go there, see Amazing Race. I don't know how these two things speak to each other. I want to be on a show. And again, she's 25 at this time. So, I mean, realize this is not her early 20s, right? This is actually like something you might expect to see 18, 19, 20. Still further on, 25 years old. But this is who she was. This is who Erica was at this time. She was auditioning for everything. And eventually she's going to get the part for Charlie's wife. Also, I just want to oddly mention this because I'd like to track her, but for 2014, she mentions on X that she's going to be again in Romania, in Laos, in Kazakhstan, in the Philippines, in Sweden. She says, okay, 2014, I see you. And then someone has probably asked her where she was going to be in Sweden, and she replies to them. So did she go to all those places? Maybe. We will see. Are we in 2014 into our timeline? Are we saving that for next week, or am I overtime right now? Okay, so we will probably have to do the rest. I see that I'm going overtime because I think I was in the mood today. I'd like to apologize. And we'll be right back after break.
Tomorrow I was in the mood. Girl, get your ass on here. I'm gonna go over to the Drewski.
You know, the word we used to use in the 90s is like shiesty. Like Erica's mom.
Shiesty. Shout out to Shiesty. Real Shiesty.
It's a shyster.
The
I know
shyster.
it. I can see it. Like she's the one in the ear the whole time. Like do this, like directing things to be done. Everything about Lori makes my skin crawl. And I am never gonna miss the fact that we were shown all of these images of Lori on social media, and I felt like it was trying to seed us with the idea that Lori's just like at death's door. And I'm not sure how true that is, but I will wait for Erica to make a statement because I see the trap of what they're doing. They want you to think something, and they're gonna say, well, we never said that. We were just showing some curated images. And who's filming these images, by the way? Who's filming these images and choosing to post this onto social media, and why? Driving that decision? These are the questions that I have when I look at the timeline that we have put together, and I see where Lori's got her sticky fingers in, and what Erica's doing, and how she'll do anything to like protect her mom. I don't like the vibes. The vibes are not vibing for me. I want to read you guys this comment. I think it was a comment that was from yesterday's episode. It was about Romania. I'm going to read this to you guys. It says, Candace, I'm from Romania, and this episode was extremely important to me because you talked about my country. I'm a living witness of the so-called 1989 revolution. I witnessed the horrid so-called trial of the Ceausescu couple, and I remember vividly how shocked we were when they executed them right on Christmas Day.
Damn.
I remember my mother saying, oh my God, this country will be cursed, and I will pray dearly for this murder.
Will pay dearly.
On Christmas Day. We are a Christian country, an Orthodox Christian country with a very faithful population. They were old, close to 80 years old, and they should have at least let them die in prison instead of shooting them like animals.
Right.
The cruelty of that killing has haunted our country for years.
Ooh.
General Hika Popa committed suicide right after being forced to sentence them to death by firing squad.
Ooh.
3 months after the execution, he shot himself in the head in his office at the Ministry of National Defense, leaving a note stating that he couldn't live with the guilt anymore. Here in my country, we all know now that this was not our revolution. It was actually orchestrated from the outside by those globalist Illuminati who pushed Soros into Romania right as the revolution ended. They pushed all of these horrors, the child trafficking, the sex trafficking, Epstein horrors, etc. We have been cursed with corrupt, treacherous leaders ever since. We never wanted to join the EU. We never wanted American militaries on our soil, and we never wanted our money sent to Ukraine. 35 years after the revolution, we finally had a chance for an amazing sovereign leader, Milan Ceausescu, and he won the elections with an outstanding number of votes, but these globalist lefties censored the results and declared them null. I remember that.
Oh,
So
wow.
we are led by illegitimate clowns. I don't know whether Erica really helped with child trafficking or not, but I definitely want to know the truth. You are my favorite podcaster ever. I've been watching you since long before Charlie was shot. I used to watch both you and Charlie and admire your intelligence and the purity of your hearts. I was completely devastated when he got shot.
Amen.
I watched his execution online. I
Ooh.
will never unsee it.
Ooh.
I cried like my own brother had died. I cried
Ooh.
for weeks. I mourned him for
Ooh.
months. I was
Ooh.
even upset with God for allowing such a horrid, evil event.
Girl, you better say it. You better say, because I know I had to sit in silence for a minute. I'm like, well, hold on now. Hold on. With this dream that I just had, wait a second now. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Oh. I was even upset with God for allowing such a horrid evil happen to such a dear Christian.
Happened to such a dear Christian. I hope and pray that God helps you uncover the truth. I hope we'll eventually find out who killed Charlie Kirk. That sweet
Did have a
human
booger.
being. And I am totally invested in finding out who Erica really is.
I'm
Truth
getting
shall
it.
always prevail. Charlie was so innocent, he never imagined what
That
Trump
pinky
would
be
do.
doing some work, don't it?
Epic fury. Old men, old farts who've lived their lives are sending young men to die for nothing in a stupid war.
Ooh.
Lord have mercy, please, Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, don't leave us in the hands of these devils.
Amen.
Please take care of Charlie in heaven.
Amen.
Candace, my mom refers to you as that gorgeous black.
And then let me tell you, okay, now listen, I said that I hope that heaven has a Chipotle, but I had to add somebody else to it. I had to add somebody else to the lineup. I said, God, I need a Chipotle in heaven. Please. But you know who else we gonna need? We gonna need that Home Depot in heaven for sure. For sure. Stop playing with me.
Know your name. It doesn't speak English. That is very, very sweet of you. And to your mother as well. And I don't know any Romanian words other than da. That's it. So I got. But you are correct. I do know what happened there, and that's the point I was making yesterday. Is I'm not arguing for communism or crony capitalism. I'm saying it's the same people at the top, and they did to Romania what they've done to many countries in the East. It's just a fact. I mean, we were behind the Yugoslav wars. What happened in Bosnia, and it's just you take a look at the picture, and it's always the same.
I didn't know you did all that.
Honestly, probably some of these CIA Mormon missions, because I know Tyler went to Russia for 2 years, and someone in Russia told me that he got kicked out for like spying, but I don't know if it's true, whether he was using a different name. It's something, a narrative that I am prodding, but he did do his mission for 2 years in Russia. He's fluent in Russian, and there's a lot of evidence that Tyler is working with the deep state, and that is very clear to me, and the same can be said, obviously, for Erica. We are looking at evidence that she is not all who she claims to be. To me, she appears to be brainwashed. It's like she's sleepwalking, and that's why there's a part of me that wants to shake her. It's like seeing someone sleepwalking, and you're going, what happened to you? What program were you in? Why are you like this? You can't just keep saying words and expect nobody to listen to the words and put together a series timeline, figure out whether any of these words have meaning, and thus far, they do not. Top comment from yesterday's episode as well. I love this. This is so funny. Lori can do anything but write down Erica's correct date of birth.
It's so silly.
She's the most high-tech person in the entire world, but man, those divorce docs had her tripped up. She was like, oh, 22 or 20. Actually, she was very clear. She wrote it. She said it was 22. Yeah, apparently we're supposed to believe it was just one very long, multi-year mistake. Tree Love Maya writes, you are not only unraveling Charlie's death, but you are also unraveling the whole system. Stay safe, please. I mean, we have to all wake up to it. I'm just so sick of it. I'm so sick of the same story. I'm sick of the same demons that are the occultists that are running the world and making us think that it's either communism or crony capitalism. And what she said is true. They went in there, they took all of Romania's natural resources, and they divided it up. And they steal it from themselves, and then they sell it to us and say, you can work for a living and maybe one day own a piece of what we have stolen. That's how it works. That's what we're speaking about when we talk about the globalists that are in power, who also happen to be into kids. Yeah. I don't like space programs on the basis of all of the research I have done. Also reminding you guys, tomorrow we have book club. We also have merch available on the website if you'd like to join the book club. It is not too late. I normally have the book sitting right here. I do not, but it is reading Douglas Hager. Why do I never remember book titles? It's actually really weird. Like, why can't I remember? Yeah, but isn't that kind of weird, Skylar, that I can never remember it? Like, it's just like, it's just a blank, it's always a blank slate in my mind when I think of a book title. I guess you don't read it a ton of times over and over again. Anyways, Secret Founding of America by Nicholas Hager. If you want to join the book club, head to CandaceOwens.com. Stick around, buy some merch, and you can support the show, support independent journalism, support the few out there that are telling you the truth and how it all works, and it is sadistic, and it is are winning. That's another thing. They hate our success. The attacks are nonstop, but it is falling on deaf ears. It doesn't matter how much they can control and try to create the illusion that they hold popular perspectives. The people honestly have woken up, and we recognize that there are a few of them, and they have a lot of power, but not enough to stop what appears to be an awakening all across the globe. And so I'm proud of my plate.
Cause she is just bad. I gotta speed up, so cause we trying to get the Drewski.
A small part in that, and to the people that I look up to, like Tucker Carlson, who is just, he is really stepping up right now. Please keep him in your prayers. Okay, a couple more comments before we jump off air. Amy loves music, writes Candace, I know that you are doing this out of love for a friend and brother. I am sorry for the backlash. I wish people would just hush up and listen to what you are saying. I'm also sorry for your loss of a true friend. Also, do you think Erica Kirk was conditioned from birth? And is there any truth that Charlie's sister, Mary, said that the Valentine letter was not in Charlie's handwriting? I did not see that story at all. I don't know who put that out there. I could tell you, I don't even know what Valentine letter we're talking about, but I obviously have Charlie's handwriting because he used to write down his goals. Like he had this thing where he always wanted to write down goals, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, talking about what he wanted to accomplish. So I haven't seen that. I can look into it. I do natural if Lauren was in her life. That's a very fair assumption. There wicked about Lori,
Mm.
and Erica is emotionally attached to her.
Mm.
It is my opinion that Lori has proven to be a scam artist. I can't make out what she does. There's no reason to have that many LLCs and to be working with people who have been caught with their hand in the cookie jar. So yeah, that is my opinion on the basis of what we've uncovered. And we might only have one episode left of this series on Monday. I can probably kind of pull it all together for you, maybe 2 at most, but we're getting to how, when, where, why Erica met Charlie. So maybe 2 more episodes, so maybe Monday and Tuesday of next week. The One You Feed, thank you for that donation, by the way, to all of you. Amy Loves Music and CeeLo, The One You Feed writes, the reason Erica is advertising an obvious phony and performative persona is to instill learned helplessness. It's part of her master's plan and on purpose, but it's failed. So why are we doing this anymore? Like, okay, you tried to buy it, you can't, it's not for sale. And it's like now they're the person arguing at the store that's like, okay, but like, what about the one that's on the mannequin? And it's like, okay, but like, it's not for sale. Like, it's like, you can't buy this. It's not for sale. And Jordan Point's like, but we can buy it. It's like, no, but you can't. But the public is saying no. What's gonna happen? We've said no. We don't believe you. We don't accept this. We don't think you're carrying on Charlie's legacy. Or do they just go through the motions? Like, how does that not drive them crazy? Like, they just wake up and go like, I'm a fraud. I'm a whole fraud. Isn't that how they must be feeling every day? How do people live like this? How do you live waking up every day aware of what you are? Think about this. I also think about like Dan Flood, right? Who was offered a raise at Turning Point USA after, and it's like, man, you were by this guy every day and he trusted you. How do you do it? Like, how do you pass a mirror? You know, how do you go buy a mirror? Do you own any mirrors anymore? Do all these people just remove all the mirrors from their homes? They don't have to look at themselves and like acknowledge the thing.
I will admit, when I first started my locks, I avoided that mirror for the first 6 months. Brush my teeth in the dark, get dressed in the dark. Ooh, I had to avoid that mirror. No looking out the rearview mirror. Ooh.
Or are they hybrids? Actually, like robots, you know? Was David Icke right? Or is this the reptilian race? Are they even human? Is that why it's so easy? They just keep on going? I don't know. I really don't know more. I actually hope he's right. I hope he's right because to accept that this is the condition of humanity is too sad. I hope it's like, oh, okay, it makes perfect sense. It's a droid. Plugs in at night, charges. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That's why they're not feeling anything. Really, I'm on one today. Tempo, who writes, I have figured out part of the mystery. Charlie slept in Gigi's room the night before because Erica can't even lie in bed straight.
Damn, that's
very
funny. Yeah.
Very, very funny. It's a lie. She ain't lying straight, that's for sure.
She can't lie
I
straight.
was watching Baron Live last night when your text came through regarding Lombardi. It seems like Lori is the real person of interest. I'm watching this alongside 70,000 plus people each day, and it's unreal. Thank you, and go Max. Yeah, I did. I couldn't sign up for some reason on Baron's thing, so I spent really good money to say something, which gave him a huge tip on YouTube. And then I was like, but they didn't give me enough characters to write. So then I just was like, check your text was all I wrote. And then I wrote him some interesting things about Lori since he's been helping so much in the investigation. Also, shout out to the other creators. Coach Colin, my husband was cracking up the other day because he showed me this clip of you where I didn't know this was a thing, but they say that when Coach Colin started this thing, like, if my hair is back in a bun, slicked back, it means I'm ready to do battle. I'm ready to do battle. So he looks for the marker of me wearing my hair in a low bun, and he's kind of right. I didn't even realize that I do that. It is.
We should put a hair back.
Episode. My husband showed me the clip. I wanted to let you know that it made me chuckle. Also, I absolutely love Lionel's channel as well.
Okay.
I am a huge fan. There's just something about him that just gives me the vibe. You know, I grew up with my granddad, and like he's perfect. He has an extensive vocabulary. Not a Lori vocabulary. He actually makes sense. He's formerly a prosecutor. I don't know if we can pull up his channel. It's Lionel Media. But all of these YouTubers, just so you guys know, I love watching your stuff, and I don't tout you guys out nearly enough for how much you make me or my husband laugh. But the hair conspiracy, I'm a subscriber, Coach Colin. I do believe that I'm putting my hair in a low bun when I really want to do battle. I'll like just put it in a bun. So when I want to do real hood rat stuff with my friends, that is what I do. That's Lionel Nation. That's another fantastic channel. And he's just very funny, and it's great. So anyways, just wanted to say thank you to all of you guys. And I see your stuff, and sometimes I just forget to comment on it, that you do into my household, and I do jump on their streams a lot, and they're putting in a lot of work. I mean, Baron's doing 3-hour episodes. Baron called 3-4 hour live streams. And putting a lot on the line while being attacked all the time. So it's good to see new energy breathing in independent podcasting.
Amen.
That is, filling the void left by our fake news media.
Amen.
Fake news
I guess I gotta get me a little microphone, huh?
To fall on the occult sword, so to speak. These people who are occultists and seek to harm children are now the very people.
I gotta get me a
that Trump seems
microphone.
to be hell-bent on defending. We're gonna win, though. I keep telling you guys this. We are gonna win. We have already won. Christ is king, and it drives them crazy. It's inevitable. It's all inevitable. Anyway, we will
See
see
you
you
Monday.
guys on Monday.
Without further ado, check out them stats. 886,339 views, 37,000 likes. Come on, stop playing. You gotta watch that music, y'all. I don't have time for that today. Him and all that copyright.
Really? $200 to be that
Let me
famous?
see. Oh, child, Selena got that. Boop, 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 boop. You watched me, but you said you don't know me. I couldn't believe she had that little baby. Boop, 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 boop.
This week, all could have been love.
And I don't.
This episode of Could Have Been Love Season 2 are Buffalo Wild Wings, home of the Pick 6 meal for two from $19.99.
Imagine fucking him and he deny you, huh? Loser.
Everybody trying to pile on top of me and I can't breathe. What we get $100,000 for? What do you get that for? What?
What? Because I need it. You say making no money on and this for you. You remember?
Who did she just bust in the face? Sexy red. Oh, 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 oh. I already know when that music get to playing. No, Sirski. No, Sirski.
People in the industry know shit.
Selena.
Put her out in the public. They like pay her money.
Right.
Keep her quiet.
To shut the
Then
room.
when they don't pay her no more money,
She is
she
sponsor
goes on the internet and post pictures of these niggas
in her bed,
freaking,
sleep.
and they be married in
Yeah,
relationships.
yeah.
She do everybody like that.
Shice. She finally got her some clothes.
There's no respect on my name. I have no phone, no, I have nothing. I didn't know who she was, but I found out real quick. She's a groupie hoe. She be fucking in circles,
Groupie
not
hoe.
gosh, but honestly, judge.
Who am I? Exactly. Look, I do OnlyFans. Bam, I do OnlyFans.
For making
You
it this
know I
far.
do.
It's been a long day, I know, but the night is still young. As you know, Drewski is a worldwide sensation in celebrity. With that comes a lot. One of those things is he gets paid to go to the club. So tonight, you're going to get to join him at the club. Please be on your best behavior.
Yeah, right. Party bus. Yeah, Bambi. Face laid.
I hope we're going to the strip club. I'm ready to throw some ones.
Oh. She ready to shake. She ready to throw some ones. Why she keep grabbing on her crotch like? Look, I'm like, why are you grabbing on your crotch like you really gotta? Girl, stop. I don't know what this music is in the back. Ooh, it's active in here. Look at Bambi. Look. Uh-oh. Look, as soon as he say that, look. You know what it is when he say that? Oh, I smell something. Everybody get to stopping and moving. The English. Selena, who got a magnet?
I got bad motion sickness. I don't feel right. I had to head back to the house.
Dang.
Club that Drewski, we was all gonna go to the club together. We didn't get on the bus together, but he didn't even show up in the club. Me like Snowflake kissing. Definitely Snowflake needs to go home. She done faking.
Yeah.
This me like she's like I cannot find her. I literally looked everywhere.
She got her Uber, honey. That's what happened. Uber. He all into her though. He love her. Look, he is infatuated by her.
Smaller person, and there are like bigger girls talking to you. Just don't answer back.
Yeah. Not as a deal though. Come on with that me. Who's it? Look at Selena trying to come down the stairs.
Hey, where's Milwaukee?
Uh-oh.
Where's Mila? I'm gonna be her ass. Where's Mila? Tell Drewski I'm gonna be her ass.
Ooh, she went back and snuck in his room. Ooh.
I don't want to look, mama.
These
God.
are sleeping in a jail cell, but I'm sleeping in a big ass bed with a big ass.
Okay, so you smashed, or he smashed, or y'all smashed. Interesting. Like, why she keep grabbing her? Oh, she need to let that go. Come on with it. Oh, she finna get that hair done. Oh, wait.
He didn't enter the club, so Miliki let him enter Miliki.
Is that's what I'm trying to figure? I'm like, girl. Ooh. I mean, he gonna smash somebody, honey. Okay, like that you can guarantee. He definitely gonna smash somebody. And the shout out to the fact that it wasn't Selena. Shout out to the fact that it wasn't Selena.
Something these hoes are never gonna experience.
Look, I'm like, I ain't even mad at you. Uh-oh.
I'm tired of this shit. You guys don't know me yet.
I'm actively chasing a man, chasing other bitches.
Exactly.
Snuck into my room. So what? Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. He hit you with the whoop-de-doo. I'm telling you. Man, if you ain't get you no whoop-de-doo in for 2025, oh no, baby, man. She snuck in my room, whoop-de-doo. I'm here for it. Look.
I have no words. Ella llegó aquí oliendo a leche, like she was single milk.
Something like some bitch you fucking me. Piss me off.
How
She
come she
did.
and I don't?
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, no. Look.
You get a cup of coffee?
He woke me up with coffee.
That's it.
He knows how to give a girl aftercare.
Oh. Oh, you know they're gonna be hating. I don't even know why you doing all that. Come on now.
You think I'm worried about a bitch without some motherfucking lips? She don't even got no motherfucking lips, so if you did sleep with a bitch, I know that mouth wasn't hitting on shit.
So maybe you should go home, get one sloppy second.
Oh.
And I'm gonna forgive him, but I have to tonight, and it's gonna happen tonight.
See what I mean? She is up. Ooh. He ain't smashed. She want to so bad, but he didn't.
But it was so it wasn't me.
Are those yours? Or those? She said they were jungles. Oh, bitch.
No, I know they want to work.
Whose stink ass babies is this?
Not stink ass panties.
We need a husband now.
What happened?
Now.
What?
Hey, Cootie Cats, look at these fucking cheesy ass draws. These oven baked ass, Ritz cracker filled ass cottage cheese.
Ooh.
Crumbles. Who the BV is this, bro?
No, not BV.
Hey, big boy. Jumbotron.
Uh-oh. And they walking around with them.
Jumbotron, I wasn't. What? They gonna say they was your panties. If they is, it's cool.
They're not my panties. I got all my panties with me.
Funky coochie ass. And you gonna try to lie and say that wasn't your shit. You pretty bitch, but you nasty because it was definitely a motherfucking draw.
Look, she got that. So are they yours?
You know, Buffalo Wild Wings got that pick 6 meal for two.
Oh, for?
You know, you get two.
Look at
options,
Bambi
two
with the
sides,
baby.
And 2 sodas for $19.99.
I really eat that myself, but keep it on.
I'm showing you. I'm serious.
You know what? I can get the chicken difference.
Okay. What do you want for your side?
Give me some wedges. Cook some wedges.
Drink.
Just give
I know it ain't no water.
You know what I'm Make sure you give me some of that beef dog sauce.
Some of that what?
Beef dog sauce.
Beat us out.
You can just go in and not drink.
Drinks cold, food hot.
Okay, so this was just a commercial, basically. And we didn't already seen it. Stupid. Bambi's so funny though. You gotta love it. That one of a kind personality. Child, she might make a reappearance every episode. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Here she go. Look how they just pulled. Look, she's so dramatic.
Why was you cheating on me last night?
Oh.
You was cheating? Yes or no? Tell me the truth.
Listen, last night I got sick.
Sick of what?
No, I'm just saying, like, I got sick. I went to the club. I was vibing with everybody on the bus. And as soon as I was about to get off the bus, I started feeling like I had to throw up. So that's
Who
why I
took care
felt
of you?
like...
Who was your nurse, Drewski?
I ain't have no nurse. That's what I'm saying. What you talking about?
You made her last night with her.
Ooh.
Is she wearing your shirt, Drewski?
Oh.
You
She ain't
fucked her?
right
You know what? I expected you to cheat on me. That's not the problem. My problem with you is we're on the private jet. Did I not say I want to join the Mile High Club? And you said it would be unfair to contest it. And why did you fuck her and not me?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep 100 with you. I'm a grower, not a shower.
I told you, I told her this was maybe she did say. I told her this was.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. What you heard, that's all conspiracy. All that stuff.
Imagine fucking him and he denying you, huh? Loser. At least everybody always bragged about me, bitch, and nobody ever said they didn't me.
I feel like even if we did, you got so much shit out there where you talk so much in the
Well, what did
public.
you think me like you just did?
But see, she
I
not
told
know.
everybody. I told everybody if I f***ed you, you wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have put your business out there. I only f*** over people for real if they tried me first.
Okay, so all the dudes you said in those interviews that you
Yes,
fucked,
they f***ed me over first.
You rather his motherfucking leg?
You got a big, like,
hey, like I said,
I'm not anymore, man.
listen, I'm a grown now, so.
That's fine. As long as it grows.
I said right now, you touch that motherfucker right now, you might not want it. You know what I'm saying?
Can I touch it?
All right, let's we'll talk later.
Okay, Daddy, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna do whatever you tell me
Yeah,
to do.
go inside.
But no more, no other.
I never confirmed that.
me.
I never confirmed none of that though. That's it.
Imagine fucking and he's denying you. Loser, bitch. Thanks.
She do kind of got a point, and she will get up under your skin, me likey. So just tread lightly. Don't get up under your skin. That's Selena.
Forgave him, and I'm not even mad because he did deny her. So I think when a man lies to you, he really cares about you. So he clearly is in love with me because he did lie to me straight to my face. But it's okay.
Right. Selena. She's certified in the mind game streets. You better act like you know. You better act like you know. I'm talking about we ain't over here playing. We certified over here too, for sure. Cause you know we can publicly admit it. But that doggone Selena, she OG. She is. Look, let go.
I know he was tired. I know he was doing all this other shit all day yesterday. So I had to hit him with a little feet rub.
Oh, but we ain't sucking. But we ain't sucking no toes.
I will, okay, for you. I ain't never did no man.
Nah, that's real.
No, for real.
Oh, so you do that.
I gotta do this.
The way you had that condom in your mouth last night, you was kind of scaring me, bro.
Exactly. Right. Oh, I was trying to figure out who had that damn condom. She did. See what I mean? She really thinks she a damn dude.
Hey, be careful with that, bro.
Right.
They good, though.
This big.
Big ass feet. Big ass feet. Don't smell. Oh. She smelled them.
She kind of did kiss his feet. I don't know. That was just weird to me.
Listen, he about to show. Go with CJ.
Oh,
Yep.
they said he got a normal person's.
Oh.
They got normal.
Oh.
Kiss big bitches and shit. That
Uh-oh.
was crazy. That was wild.
Y'all so mad he kissed me. Y'all don't have the juice like I do. That's why you don't eat. You don't get a kiss. You don't get nothing.
You know, sometimes the fuka's got a good personality. Like at
With the
some point,
fuka.
We can share a kiss or something, but like, I've been moving fast. Like even after last night, I'm catching myself wilding with all that type of shit. I'm wilding, yeah. Like I had a full day yesterday just kissing and fornicating. We just gotta slow it down.
I had the same face. He was kissing everybody and all that in his face, and then
Today is about slowing it down and trying to figure shit out.
Alright.
Alright.
Little daddy.
Right.
Chill, little daddy.
Right.
Man, Mister, man.
I am best here. I don't have to say that. It was already spoken. So we just gonna see what's going on. We just gonna see where we go from here.
Whoop-de-damn-do.
Look, okay, we got whoop-de-doo number 2. Let's go. Put that damn baby down before she pissed me off.
Whoop-de-damn motherfucker do. That ain't even on my level.
And she keep hollering in the baby ear. The baby don't, she's so knocked out. She be knocked out. I'm talking about like certified. Hold up, help! For you piss me off.
Do a little couple of tricks and how to get you laughing out your drawers and shit. Ain't got a baby out your ass.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I have to. They were trying to take a wig yesterday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You over here switching wigs every 2 seconds.
Every fuck
How
look.
many wigs you brought?
5.
Five.
I mean,
Okay.
I thought I was gonna have to give it up for your love, and I did. I was feeling really melancholy before I got in there, and it was just
Okay, little
refreshing to
titties.
sit down and talk with him.
You got over.
No, I'm myself.
Something up with you. She got split personality.
She definitely
Sometimes
do.
she be seeming mad. You look at her, she be smiling. She get like an evil smile type thing.
Right,
So I don't know.
right.
I can't really see past her eyes. Sometimes she be looking at me, look like she looking past me.
I ain't gonna hurt you. I don't want to hurt you.
I know it. Good. Hey, they say girls who bipolar to be the best. They always say that, bro. I know it is. I know it.
Precious. That was impressive when you showed it to everybody. You showed it to everybody.
Look at her with this wig and these booty shorts on, honey. Y'all see her with these booty shorts? Look, the booty shorts.
So wait, you know what it really is? I might be too smart for my own good.
Well, I tell you, I'm gonna keep it real right now. I'm just put it to you because it's just us up here. It's not that.
Oh.
You got some other shit going on. It's good though, because mental health is a thing that everybody deal with in America. Damn, you hard like a rock. Yeah, you
Look. Oh. Oh. Oh.
That's bad.
Oh.
Because she's limbs in a fucking boots.
Oh my God.
You crazy to the motherfucker. I swear to God, you nuts. You bitch.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Them little fitness joints on.
Yeah.
Look, 3-6, go ahead.
Look, little booty. Little booty.
You got a lot of body on you. We're gonna have to spend a little investment on it. Get a little bit.
Them little booty. Little booty cheek.
I like to invest in my women. Because everybody ain't got natural ass. Yeah, you get all natural ass. Yeah. I got a pinch button.
I mean, but white girls be having booty. You just need to do you some squats so that you can hike it up a little bit. I know, I ain't talking. The hair is cute. That blue is cute. Be careful in that in that sun and that.
I was with a man for 7 years.
Never cheated.
On him, no.
Oh, he cheated on you.
I used to only put black men before him, and then somehow my dumb ass got with him, and then
Your dumb
now
ass got with a white man, and then, you know what I mean?
now
Put it all up.
black and white, baby. That's what I'm trying to do with you.
Look at a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you say.
Hurry up out that sun, honey, because we getting red. I understand that you're trying to, but hurry up out that sun. No sun, no umbrella. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She do got a little booty. Hurry up and get out of that sun, honey. Before you get to toasting. No sunscreen, just direct heat. Hurry up. Oh, Reggie Bush. I don't know what he called himself doing with that hair. Anyway. Who is this? Ooh, let me touch him.
Kissing now is just some hoopla, man. You know that shit. It be AI. Like, a lot of this shit be AI. Hey!
Just be lying and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, white girls, they got a tendency for that.
They
too.
do.
They get away with it.
Yeah, they get away with it.
They get away with it, yes.
And for a black man like you, I want you to stay far away from them, even if you dig me.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Shout out to our people. I ain't never going to no white chick, bro.
Oh, yeah, they did. That was Me Likey with the kids. Had them all. Oh, okay. I forgot now. Look, I forgot that was Me Likey. Had them all.
Never. I would never go to a white chick ever.
Ever.
Black queens forever.
Okay, so last night, me like you.
Oh.
I was drunk.
You were drunk. So she
I blacked out, man.
yes. You know what I'm saying? You can kiss him right now.
We ain't gonna do it now right now.
Right.
Cheers, baby.
No, just got cheese like I asked you.
Yeah, I seen that. I just seen that. You ain't bullshit. You ain't got no drawers on. That's the
I
thing.
don't. Never. I just always come to see you so I ain't put on no panties.
Well, be careful with that. You know, people get yeast infections from.
Okay, baby, I'm listening. I'm gonna put some on.
What's up?
What up?
John, look, he's so stupid. Trying to smell her. Ooh. I told you, he trying to smell it. He definitely trying to smell it. Shout out, let me get these stats. Let me get us a stat check. 964,839 views. Stop playing. Stop playing. 20 minutes and when did we start off? 8? Man, stop playing with Drewski. I think he surpassed Candace.
Yeah, because I used trying to like double make sure.
I think she got some sunscreen on her nose.
If I slap somebody, I'm gonna kill her. What happened last night? Please,
So everybody is talking about how he hooked up with Me Likey. That's the basis of everybody's conversation.
What did you do then?
No.
What did you do then? You were nearly like risking the trap right now. What do you do then?
No.
You're bad. I'm not liking that shit. Yeah, I'm here for you for real though.
No.
I like it though. See this? Shit. That's crazy, bro. I'm gonna have to train you.
You get that crap back.
Yeah, I can get that crab in there. Look at that. Hell yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, this is that pick six for $220 right
Okay.
here.
Let's see.
You want to dunk in that thing? I got it. Yeah.
Goodness. Oh,
And now she thinks she's special. I had potato wedges, a
Look.
peas, and a 10-piece.
Well, get inside so you can digest your food. Get that thigh out of there.
He just like scare on my high, but it doesn't matter, bro. We all the same high laying down.
You won't believe what happened last night.
uh-oh.
What happened? He took me home from the club and we... No way.
Okay, so she did smash him. And stop lying talking about he took you home from the club. You had to catch an Uber. Stop lying. You had to catch an Uber. Don't do that. He didn't take you. He left and you met him at the house. Ugh, and stop bragging about it. Oh my, you worse than... She bragging about like, oh, we smashed. What?
Oh my god, how what the?
Right.
He has massive.
No, he don't. But, okay.
Really? Massive? Massive.
She lying. She just trying to gas him up.
Come back in a t-shirt. The walk machine.
Yep.
The walk machine. Did they find out? Yeah, I came back and told them all they were ready to beat my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I can't believe you him.
Exactly. Thank you. A real bestie. Ugh, I can't believe you got... And then you ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win. See what I mean? Like, ma'am, that's not gonna make you win. That's... Like, that's what really has me blown. Okay, little titties, come on. Okay, LA Fitness, come on.
Eliminations. I did some years.
Okay, tits.
Needs a go-to.
Racks. Come on. Ooh, Selena, honey, that just... Oh, my goodness.
To be honest, all your friends raw.
Raw.
While I'm sitting up here at Illumination, next to these same bitches, ass, crusty, dusty ass, who don't deserve to be here. I am confident on myself. I know there's no time for me to go, so whatever is gonna happen.
If Drewski doesn't pick me, I'm burning the house down.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Like, you smash this guy, you ain't even gonna win the competition. Like, what?
Really scary going home. This is a blessing for all of us here.
I've been playing chess, not checkers. I'm seeing how this is moving, still staying true to myself at the same time. It's complete. I see how the universe is doing for us. I know the universe does got us. We're lovers first, but we will fight for what we love for sure, and we've proved that.
He kissed me. What did you expect? I'm still here. I'm still in the motherfucking house, and I'm still gonna pack my shit. And I'm still gonna be my baby. I don't wanna go home. I don't know why these are here. The other girls are intimidated by naturally because I don't have to fake it. I have exes from 10 years ago still hitting me up. You don't forget me.
They're scared. They're jealous. So I have confidence in myself. And I know I'm his favorite. At the end, he's mine anyway, so.
This season we have men looking for women, women looking for men, women who say they're men looking for cash.
Mm.
I ain't got time. You gonna have to deal with don't got time. You want people with money or you want a nigga that got time?
Mm.
You're forcing.
That was... You want a nigga with time, you want a nigga with money. Ugh. That does hit a little different, huh, don't it? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look at Caleb. Look at Caleb.
Ladies, congratulations on making it this far. You look as beautiful as ever.
You always say that.
Some of the hottest girls I've ever seen in my entire life. Congratulations. But unfortunately tonight, it's an elimination.
How
That
many?
being said, let's bring out Drewski.
How many are we getting rid of? Is what I want to know. Look at me like you. Look at me like you.
Drewski, it's another elimination. How do you feel?
I feel good, man. I've grown to love a lot of these women.
I don't know about love. You definitely grown something.
See, I'm old. I don't even feel that she's here for Drewski or for the money. She's here for the mom. Nasty. Yeah, you don't even get to that.
Selena's not my competition. She's a botched ass Barbie.
Ladies, obviously you know you're competing for Drewski.
Them
You're
booty
also
hips
competing
is
for
crazy.
$100,000.
From Buffalo Wild Wings.
Look, right, the sponsor.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not. It don't come from me.
But before we get rid of a few of you,
Uh-oh.
let's get into the gossip box. This one says, Miliki gave it up for no reason.
Ooh.
No way that
See what I mean?
He's definitely going home. I think she gave it up way too easily.
This one says, you read this.
Ooh,
Jumbotron, big ass drawers full of discharges.
ooh.
Those are not my jaws. I don't know who even wrote that. Those are not my jaws. I'm gonna shut that down immediately.
Not him holding up the
Whose
drawers.
drawers is this?
Oh, they smell.
Not talking about they smell. Stupid.
Those actually smell really bad.
Ooh, ooh, look how she looking. He said, "Don't somebody stink." Look at them hers. You can tell. You can tell. Yes, that's that face. That is that face, honey. They look a little too small to be hers, but I don't look. I don't know. That's that face.
I don't think Drewski knows, but rumors are going around that Matumbo's a tranny. She got a bulge for real.
You can go it.
Ooh,
You can go on my. It's okay. I will fight your ass. I will whoop your ass in the ground. I don't give a. I will hit you like a man, and you will feel it. Hey, good. I want to run that. Come on. Who run that? Who run that? Come on. Yeah, I need that. Who run that?
Last night, I told you no more fighting. That was a test, and you guys failed. We want to bring back the fighting.
who for?
Fighting's back.
Maybe another fight. And y'all ass. Keep up with me.
Oh, he said we bringing it back. Okay, so y'all can fight back. Okay, I mean y'all can fight.
Chips and salsa. One of you is going to be eliminated.
Oh no! Listen, I'm like, we ain't. Is both or none. Don't let them tear y'all apart. Don't let them tear y'all apart, honey. Be like, no, we done.
You come up and collect your rose. Me like you.
First.
First back in the house.
Me like you. Why do you think you were chosen for a rose?
Ooh.
She got a point.
Look, she got a point. See what I mean? Go on, get in the house.
Congratulations.
Smart girl.
Who's smart?
The next
Little
person who
booty.
can come up and collect their rose that will be remaining in the competition.
Look, everybody look nervous. But he just told you that chips and salsa was getting split up. Mr. Man, hey.
I'm here because I want to get to know him. Outside of this, I am somebody. So I really want to have a relationship with him. And I told him, don't play with me this time.
Look.
Matumbo.
Ooh.
I am confident of myself. I know that it's not time for me to go, so whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen.
The next lady who can come up and collect their rose. Congratulations, the Jumbotron.
Jumbo.
Come on, that's what I thought.
Good God almighty, girl. I see him from the front.
I can't wait to explore this more.
Thank you, Mom.
Congratulations.
Look,
Don't look too hard.
right.
Come up and collect your rose. First.
Hey, ooh. She's so funny. Hey. Ooh.
Come up and
She's
collect your
funny.
rose. And congratulations.
In the blue. To the blue. Everybody he went on a date with. Oh, okay. Yeah, check out with Tim's. Look. I love it. See how she slapped him on the stomach. Yeah, fat boy. Let's go. Oh, careful. Oh my
Next
God, what is
person to come up
that?
and collect their rose.
Her.
Being up there, and it's just, I don't know. You think you know. All day you're like,
Right. And then once you sitting there, you be like,
it's scary. Now you're looking around like, damn, one of us is going.
her. Snowflake. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say in the blue. Come on, stop playing. Little booty, honey. Look at the little booty.
Personality, but she alone.
Yeah, little booty.
That's cool for me.
Please come collect your rose.
Ooh, her. Oh, let me touch her.
Inglés.
Oh, no English. Okay, white. Okay. Look, so silly. She said, "Puede."
Understanding what's been going on much, but I think we still got a lot to see in the future. All right, gracias.
She said, "She beautiful though. You gotta give it to her." Look.
Is it because it's unfair that there's two of us?
Yes.
We will figure it out for Drew.
know I will.
I have some
Ooh.
good news for somebody.
Look.
Milkshake.
Hey, you know she coming. You know she's staying. I feel like she gonna be the winner. I ain't even gonna hold you, but look at the teacher.
I'm the night for the party, baby. So I'm so glad mommy and still decided to think about me and him.
Of
Keep in
course.
mind, if you're voted out tonight, you have to walk the plank onto that tugboat.
Send Selena ass home.
Once you're off premises, we have nothing to do with you. We
Ooh.
don't frankly care what happens to you.
Ooh. Okay, Caleb. You
Congratulations.
doing too much.
Your roads.
Let me touch him. Right. I'm like, where let me touch him? Did he go on a date with everybody that he picked? So I feel like it might be. But I know if I was chips and salsa, it's either both or none. Ooh, okay. You know she ain't going nowhere either. Look.
Why you keep switching? That's what I do. You hide that so fast. They ain't calling me a strap for nothing. Of course, I feel like I still want to be a girl's girl. It's getting mad because I'm a girl's girl. Cute.
Strap keep going back and forth between his wig and these waves. I couldn't tell if that was Strap or Perk. Hey man, where the hell you put that, bro?
You mean what's down there? Ain't no down there. I told you.
She playing both sides, man. You talk around here, we don't do that.
I know that makes me a hypocrite, you know what I'm saying? Because Chaz been with a man and Chaz been with a girl. You know, primarily women.
Where you put that at, bro? Oh, you be talking.
Just a little light touch. Just a little light.
2 roses left.
Sad.
2.
Earth.
Yes? What? Oh, shit.
Look. Girl, that's you. Come on. Ooh. So 3 people leaving.
Great place.
Right, look.
I'm sorry. But one of these roses is not for you.
Oh, thank God. Clap it up.
Earth, it ain't like you been doing nothing. Looking at me with a side eye. It's like, girl, you ain't said shit. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you ain't did nothing.
Damn, I thought she was staying.
You just tiptoeing around the subject all the time. I like, come on, see, I don't got no time for that. You don't got money, you don't have time. I said this.
I thought that she was staying.
We couldn't build a connection or a bond that I enjoyed, so this is the end of the road.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh.
Please walk the plank.
I came here and I did what I was supposed to do.
Oh.
I don't know.
She didn't seem like she cared.
Yeah, she did.
I don't care about Drewski or like the money or any of this anyway. You know.
You know, they always have to sell that at the end when they get eliminated. Oh my God. I'm like,
There's 2 roses left, and we know that one of them will be eliminated. So that means that
See?
one of you will be eliminated.
see?
Why, how did you come up with that calculation?
Well, it's simple. It's simple.
It's simple fucking math. Selena, you fucking dumb blonde. Shit.
Pick one of the twins.
Right.
The two.
Why? They said that, I talked to them. They said they're pregnant.
Shut the fuck up. Goddamn.
Ooh.
So,
Shut the fuck up.
You're in the right.
yeah.
Ladies, there's 4 of you. 2 of you are going home. 1 of you are going home. Which means, Selena,
Why you say me?
You going
which
home.
means
Which means they're going home.
1 of them. Which means,
I cannot enter that mathematician.
please come collect your rose. You're safe.
Mathematician. Let me touch it.
Selena.
Just kidding.
Right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that little booty.
Thank God.
Look at that little booty, honey.
I would like to think I don't like you bitches together at all. Sayonara. I'm still in this motherfucking house.
Look at that walk with them knees. Ooh, that thing is. And her hair says made expensive again. Okay, I just caught
He's
it.
really trying, and I don't understand our relationship right now. I think we're in an argument. I don't know. I don't want to walk the plank. I walk somewhere else.
Ooh,
It's only the plank. It's the only option.
That's all
Ooh.
I said out of this house.
I hate you.
So I kicked out, let me touch. I mean, girl, you ain't let me touch him.
I'm not playing. I don't feel him at all.
He ain't let nobody feel him on me.
I would never be back to fight for Drewski love ever, bitch.
I just wanted to caress him.
The plank's to the right.
Caleb.
Caleb.
Right, funny.
With your nice ass ponytail.
Ooh,
Okay, ladies.
ooh.
We told you at the beginning of eliminations, 1 of you would be going home.
I better hope I don't go back in and start this job.
Hey man, would you shut the fuck up back there? We're trying to
Right.
do something with the twins.
Try niggas anyways. I'm done with this shit.
What you think we called you that name for?
Let me
Sound
touch
like a
it.
slave.
Started this elimination by telling you one of you was going
Stupid.
home. And we were telling the truth.
But I think I want to let you guys choose who will stay and who will leave.
Ooh, what a mind game. Call it when you see it. Call it when you see it.
Both twins decided to leave. It could have been both.
Bitch, did I not just see that? You ain't splitting us up. That's not how twins work. We leave together. What the fuck you talking about?
We are twins, and at the end of the day, we just stick together.
Facts. And as for somebody who has twins, excuse me, Madison and Madeline. Claremont twins. Bitch, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
It's gonna be up next time I see you.
Girl, let it go. Put your ass on somewhere. You got eliminated. Bye, 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 bye. Ooh, we got rid of 4 people in one episode. My God. Ooh, we got rid of 4 people in one episode. Ooh, we was not playing for episode 4. Crash out.
Like, you're not even together. Why not?
Selena.
She'll come one of these little cute little white ones, you little green eyed demon gonna sleep with Philip. She won't mess up with the boy.
Me like it. Here we go. I think this is who she hit in the face, remember? I don't know where this entitlement comes from with Bambi. Ma'am, you won season 1. You don't even need to be here. You don't need to be in my face. Like, I get it. I understand it. I respect your personality and stuff like that. But to be walking up in here putting your hands on everybody else thinking that you entitled, oh, girl, I will drag you, honey. Drag. Don't play with me. She finna stick her in the face. Yeah. Look. 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 Slapped it right in the face. Look. Look. Man, look. And she looks scared already. Ain't no damn way. It ain't no way. I already feel bad for her. Look.
I feel bad for me, Mikey. She
Yeah.
deserved that.
Yeah.
She didn't even see it coming. See, white girls don't have
Exactly.
their peripherals. Black women always got their a lot of white women don't got peripherals. She didn't see that coming, duh.
Like, what? Like, don't sit here and tell me this nigga, I ain't got a kiss or something. Don't, girl, let me go. Where my shirt go? Oh, I just
Kick her out. Bambi gonna have to go. She gonna have to go. Bambi gonna have to go. She probably gonna get a lawsuit. Never mind. I know we on the contract. Yeah, look, and you remember who me like? You first of all, you got to go back to episode 1 when Me Likey came. The day after, parents slid you through the emergency exit. I'm talking about that's a phone call, bitch. Excuse me, you bitch just bust me in the ooh. Send her home. Look, yeah, for sure.
No.
Wow, shit, hold on. I didn't hear what the producer said.
like, don't sit here and tell me this nigga, I ain't got a kiss or something. Don't, girl, let me
Look.
go. Where my shirt go?
You finna go?
Matthew ate this goat cheese.
I'm going
No, I'm not
home.
gonna be terrified. It's like someone's not even on the show.
That's not even on the show. I don't even know how y'all even let her here. Let her linger around. She ain't even here. She ain't no contestant. What are y'all doing?
Bambi leaves, I'll stay.
Look.
No.
What the it just keeps standing right there. I can't read what she... Let me just be quiet. Let me be quiet.
Don't, girl, let me go. Where my shirt go?
Look, if she leaves, I'll stay.
Matthew ate this goat cheese.
No, I'm not gonna be terrified. It's like someone's not even on the show. If Bambi leaves, I'll stay. No. Like,
Ooh.
I'm not gonna have her tell everyone.
Right.
I'm not fighting anybody. I have class.
Ooh.
I was raised right.
Ooh.
I don't need to fight to have someone like me.
Ooh.
Bambi did it because she's jealous because she knows I stole her man. She's been ugly and fat.
Ooh.
Your baby's not even cute.
Ooh.
Yeah, I took it there.
Ooh.
Ugly ass baby.
Ooh.
You Bambi and
Ooh.
fuck your baby.
Ooh. Okay, chill now, because you know, my NBA YoungBoy had said something about his own child. Like, chill on the babies now.
Don't even know why it's still in the house with us. Like,
Exactly.
you're really jealous of me.
Exactly.
You said that's not Juicy baby.
But you know, everybody said that. Hey!
Everybody know that ain't Drewski baby, girl. Settle down.
She thought she was talking about her baby. I was worried about her because she was worried about her baby because she was talking shit about her baby in the club.
I was not talking shit about her. The taste my guts because she know that I be doing my big. Keep my baby out your mouth. Just keep my baby in your mouth. But yes, it is. That's disrespect for me to say something about my child. Period. You don't know me. I don't know you. That made you no money on. I did for you.
I thought Sexy Red was making a cameo in this episode.
It's a pair of Dollar Tree draws. Drewski gonna give me everything he motherfucking got for this.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to
Ooh.
go today, man.
Ooh.
Something gotta happen.
Ooh.
And I think today is the day.
Look at Bambi with this. But walking around the house like this is just, what's the word? Diabolical, okay? Ma'am, no. With the stocking cap, oh my God.
Take off my wig and get cooking.
And
That shit's sweet when it comes to my motherfucking baby. I'm a mother. I want that. I need that. I had to have that.
To get her revenge, Bambi seeks help from an ally.
Me and my strap, we came here. Pink.
ooh,
Pink.
ooh,
Pink that big ass. That's a big. I
ooh.
won't find that hoe on my own. On my mama. That hoe had to go.
The bitch just hit me out of nowhere. Like, what?
Man, cause I'm not no fighter. Like, I'll talk shit about it, but I'm not no fighter. That shit was so like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, in this TV, we do whatever. I don't think that shit's so hard, but
She clocked me dead in my face.
And like,
why is she
why
trying
to fight me? She's like 3 of me.
You're making my women uncomfortable.
Bambi. That's Bambi. I'm like, you gonna have to go. You fighting everybody. This like the third person that you didn't fall. It was Perks first. Like what?
Now I'm gonna have to deal with you.
Right.
You're messing up all my women.
Exactly.
All my women. This is weird. Like,
Look how she's sitting on the counter with that.
No personality. Like, nobody
that's
can
unfair to the other girls. That's unfair to the other girls.
No.
How we get $100,000 for? What we get that for what?
Well, because I need it.
Upon Drewski's request,
Yo, we done.
Bambi was unwillingly escorted by security off the property due to her inability to stop attacking the contestants.
Exactly.
Mama, they're fighting. They beat their asses up. Yeah, girl, I see too.
She's talking about girl. She's talking to her mama.
Girl, this is ghetto, bro. I don't know.
This is ghetto, boo.
I'm way too cute for this shit. Come on.
Look.
I didn't expect none of this. I miss you so much.
Look.
You too. I was thinking about you. Oh my God, they better not be touching her.
Nobody's gonna touch me, Mom. I promise you. Nobody's
Look,
gonna touch me.
right.
They cool with me. They cool with me though.
They
Like,
cool.
it's
Yeah,
just like a
look,
God
she's
rule, bro.
certified.
I ain't not gonna free. I'm gonna follow through and I'm just gonna go get my man, okay?
She's so funny. I thought she was supposed to cry. Hey, I just called you out. I said, we coming to the end, and I thought Sexy Red was supposed to be. Where's she at? Come on, bitch, stop
Or maybe
playing.
you know her from her booty being brown. But I know her from her sexy being red.
Bitch says,
You got me at this motherfucking house.
Yeah.
I wanna watch.
yeah,
I want front row motherfucking season.
let's go.
I don't think you can handle these hoes. These wild bitches. He ain't ready for these.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't all just about.
Look at this.
Exactly.
You know that, though.
Yeah, look. Look, yeah.
I bet. Who up first? Let's get to it.
Okay, this Mr. Man.
Mr. Man, yeah.
I like that name.
What's up? Am I voice going
I like Raspy. I like Raspy.
But I am Mr. Man. You know what I'm saying? I am her, him, and both of them. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? So I'm gonna tell you TJ like this. I said, get you a plan, what you want to do for. Stick to the plan like you out here ghost. Run up some bands, they watching you grow. Strap in the pants, they rocking the boats. I want your heart, babe, I'm here for your throat. I'm her, I'm him, I'm both of them. I'm her, I'm him, I'm both of them.
Could you explain the lyrics to the song?
I feel like I'm going for that's why I like your name, Mr. Man. I feel like I'm that too.
For sure.
Mm.
And it's just like that. Like, I'm a female, I know I was born a female. I'm her. But when I'm saying I'm him, I'm saying that shit as a phrase because anybody can be him. You gotta feel like you're the best at what you do.
Give it an
appreciate
I give it a okay. A real goddess.
I love that.
Ooh, real goddess.
See, I see your Instagram love, dog. Shake my ass to your music.
I like this outfit.
What they be talking about is talent. All that focus is on my man, you know? So, guys, I can't really.
Oh, not the banana. And what is she doing with this split? It ain't even your turn. Right. Like, what are you doing? It's not even your turn.
You dropped your plantain. You dropped your plantain.
Not you dropped your plantain.
This is my turn. See, she's not even strong.
Look. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
What the fuck y'all beefing for? You as skinny as a piece of paper. What the hell you gonna beef with
Ooh.
that's 6'8",
Right.
322 pounds?
Now, oh, so we see why she crashed out. We see why she crashed out. You was doing too much perks. It wasn't your turn. It wasn't your turn. It wasn't your turn. You was doing too much. Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for stopping. You was doing too much. It wasn't your turn. You come up here doing splits. Okay. Okay. Now we see why she crashed out. She finna crash though. Look. 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 Shout out to Perks though. She ain't intimidated by nobody. Look. Yeah. 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 Not the fashion show. You see them security guards hugging on that ass. Everybody hugging on that ass. Look at that wig. Oh shit.
Come here, bro. Come here by yourself. With no security, come here, bro. Let me beat your ass, bro.
She sound like a dude, don't she? I mean, I know she ain't. Well, I don't know if she is or not. She says she ain't, but she definitely just morphed into something. Look, the booty cheeks out. She finna spaz. Look, she finna spaz now.
He's beating up security. We're gonna have to get rid of her so that we can hire her as security.
Ooh, shit. Look.
You fighting security? You got everybody scared of here?
Yeah.
We gotta shut this place
Look, she pushing shit. Sexy red. Look, she was there for 5 minutes. We see why she spazzed out. We see why she spazzed out. Ooh, wait. Look, that's the first time that they showed her face. Remember, they so disrespectful. This the first time that they didn't show her face. And then look, they so damn disrespectful.
The security is just stupid enough to find me before. You didn't me whip her ass, bro. Why you stopped me before? Come on, get the f up.
Yeah.
America, I'm gonna follow that to hell. I'm gonna go to whatever show you be.
Damn. And she pushing her ass too. Move.
I'm gonna go and fight your ass in every single one of them. Let me hold because if when I get her tonight, bro. They might need to tranquilize me. That man downstairs, y'all. I don't know. Listen, I would that hoe.
Look, I said it. All like she would. Look. You gotta give it the purse though. I'm talking about, look, hashtag no fear. Beach, come here. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Look. Damn. Now she finna start slanging shit in the house.
Security gonna do with her? We need more security.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh.
Crazy.
Oh. Damn, that bitch just picked up the whole table. What is oh my. What? She is crashing out. Nice wig.
I might not go my league back tonight, but I promise you, I'm gonna get my league back.
The main thing I always do, I like to calm them down, bring them back to earth.
So they have done that. See, when I get killed, when I get killed, so they have done that. See, you know what was coming next? Fight with the consequences of that. See that shit. They pay for that. She attacked me with being. And come back. I'm being brave, fighting me right now.
She finna send you home. You gonna have to go, honey.
Okay, I stood on my tippy toes to give her a kiss.
Ooh.
Do. You got me.
So stupid.
Breaking like Godzilla around this piece, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I'm gonna pay back for some of this shit that got broken up. I know that kiss meant the world to her. Bro.
Tell us about the kiss.
I remember the kiss, but it was not the moment that I want to give you a kiss.
Uh-oh.
You like my outfit, Selena?
Uh-oh.
It look like
Booze.
I might have to whip that hoe again.
Yeah, look at Perks. She turned up now. Look. Gotta give her props, though. Gotta give her props. What? Got to give Perks or props on that one. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yes, let's take your advice.
Let's bless this place.
Bless this place.
Because
We need to do like some
that's
brick smudging.
Let's bless this place.
Uh-oh. You finna go? Uh-oh. You gotta go.
They need to teach them to listen. At this point, I'm just getting ready to
Look, what she got on her boots, honey. She got on her cape, waist cape, whatever the hell you want to call that. She is in a whole different, oh my goodness. She has transformed into her own hero, superhero. Oh my God. Just sitting around like, what the fuck is I am so here for this shit. Uh-oh. Okay, Blue. Blue. Look at Selena.
She used to feel this hand on her face.
While Dumbo was hoping for a rematch, she instead just missed the group headed to the club,
Look, exactly.
leaving her home all alone.
All alone. Yup. Hey. Oh, music. I'm sorry. I had got caught up. Cut the TV on so she could see what she missed out on. Right. What? Look, right. Warm. Go fix your damn wig. Shit.
Myself, a baddie, and a boss.
Who the fuck is Who is this? Who? We just got rid of 4 people, ma'am. Who are you? Who is this?
Excited to meet the girls.
Look at Perks.
OnlyFans 2 years ago.
That's a great job. Yeah,
Okay, talk. He made a cameo too. Who is this?
yeah, I don't recommend that, but I do.
A freaky chocolate nigga downstairs. I've never seen chefs so shiny.
They throwing
Say hello to
food.
your mamacita.
Who is this?
What is your ideal type of guy that you like to date?
You gonna join this shit or what? I ain't playing. You might get your ass on the chopping block.
You can't hold it in. Oh, bitch, they can't hold it.
Charles always screaming. Okay, we good. All right. Hey, listen. I did 2 and some change. 2 and some change. In the meantime, in between time. Okay, love you, bye. Mwah. Love you, bye. Mwah.